Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the DA's office. Shout out to every last one of you guys that's chilling with us tonight. I appreciate it. You know how it is. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Shout out to the whole chat, everybody in the nightcap. Even though it's not the nightcap, I want to give a special shout out to the nightcap crew because I know you guys are hanging out, so I appreciate you. Shout out to Donna Hergenrether, DA. Much love to you, Donna. Thanks for being here. You know I appreciate it every time you here. Hey, Derek, Mr. Fawful says, what's up? How you doing? Name, lowercase name is here. Uppercase name is here. It's like everybody is here. Shout out to y'all, man. WSG, what does that mean? WSGDA? What's good, DA? Maybe? I'm not sure. What's up, Ram Warrior? How's it going, bro? Thanks for being here. That theme slaps. Yeah, I love it, man. I didn't even find that, man. I got to give Coach from Echo Base credit for that, man. He found that theme. I was like, yo, this is hot. Yeah, let's use it. Let's use it all day. So I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you very much for giving some love out there in the chat. Keep doing it. All right, keep doing it. We got some cats hanging out in the back. We're going to bring them out in just a minute. But before we do, we got to say shout out to everybody that's here. I appreciate you guys 100%, man. You know, again, the rules. Hey, be kind to one another, all right? Because, hey, we're a community. We like building this community out. So everybody give everybody some love. You know, if you know them, if you're good with them, you can give them a little, give them a little something. But, you know, don't go too crazy out there. But, yeah, shout out to the mods, keeping everybody in line. Nothing wrong with that. Let's say what's up to everybody. Akash Das is in the house. What's good with you? We got Craig Bradford also in the house. Albert Nada Retro just checked in. What's good with you, baby boy? We got Cycle Man 90 in the house. Cycle Man. Man, always supportive. Thank you very much. Donna Hergenrether, we just shouted her out. What's up, Donna? Draconis is in the house. What's up, Draconis? Else is also here along with Jonathan Gordon. JPS is here in the house. Cannabis is chilling out with us. Mr. Fawful, one of my mods. Appreciate you, boy, for being here. Thank you very much. Name, lowercase name is here. I saw uppercase name a little bit ago. Maybe he just stepped out for a minute, but what's up to you, name? We got Ram Warrior 2500. Shout out to you. Rockefeller Plaza is in the house along with Ryder Omega. SJ is here. Scotty AU. Shout out from the land down under. What's up? Scotty, appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here. Sergeant Giratina is in the house along with Thiz, along with Uncle Jimmy. Weekend Wednesday. Look, I don't think I missed anybody, but look, everybody, thank you very much, man. You guys know it means a lot to me that you guys are here. We're going to have a great show tonight. We got a lot of topics to talk about. We are going to chop it into the Fantastic Four for sure. Spider-Man, Brand New Day is also going to be on the menu. We got to talk about we got to talk about Supergirl. I didn't put it in the title. I got to fix the title because I didn't put Supergirl in there. We're going to talk about Supergirl and Superman. I want to know what you guys think Supergirl is going to do. I'm starting to get this funny feeling that Supergirl might actually be a pretty big movie by the time it comes around. Just because, number one, it's not going to be a lot of superhero movies between now and Supergirl. All right. So it's going to be interesting to see how Supergirl does. You know, DCU is just getting started. Millie Alcock, popular, but you also got this Girls Gone Wild kind of thing. And I think with this girls, like this, I don't know. It's giving me this vibe that it might be hot for the young ladies. Ladies are probably going to go and check it out en masse. Okay. All right. En masse, en masse, en masse. I don't know how to say that damn word. Somebody was trying to correct me on one of my videos. I was like, bro, I screw that name up all the time or that word up all the time. But I'm interested to see how Supergirl goes. So we're going to talk about that. And then, of course, Sydney Sweeney. American Eagle gave double middle fingers to everybody and said, yeah, Sydney Sweeney is still our girl. You guys can kick rocks. You can get mad, whatever you want to say, blah, 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 in one ear and out the other. We are doubling and tripling down on our girl. And you love to see it, bro. You love to see it. All right, but shout out to everybody that's here. Let's go ahead and bring the guests on. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. First up, Rockefeller Plaza is in the house. What's up, Rockefeller? How's it going, bro?
What up, DA? What's going on, champ? I seen you earlier.
Same old, man. Had a good couple of last days since we saw you last on the nightcap. Looking forward to chopping it up with you. Cyfax, you ready? I can't tell. I don't know if he's ready quite yet, man. I see his picture back there. I see his little. This is what I'm seeing, but I don't know.
I'm here. I was just grabbing my water. I thought I had a couple extra seconds. What's going on?
You're good. All right, everybody. Look, T has been given an invite. T always shows up when he shows up. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. But look, before we get to all of that, we got to get to this. The comment of the week. You know how we do. We got one comment from all the videos that came out. And you usually, you know, I'm going to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain. Normally, when it comes to the comment of the week, I'll be honest, man, I usually just, I read all the comments, all right? I read a lot of comments throughout the days and everything every time I drop a video. But usually, I pick the comment on Sunday. And I usually go off, okay, what video was the one that I enjoyed reading the comments the most? And then I just find that video, and then I just pick that comment, and off we go. This time, all right, this time, there was one comment that came on the video that I made today that just had me rolling, man. So that's going to be my comment of the week because I just found it hilarious. And so let me share this real quick. Comment of the week. This is going out to Colin West, 3301. This is all about the Shield video, all right? John Roca, you guys might know him, all right? Shield, big time Disney Shield. I did a video talking about some of his comments. This is what Colin West had to say about John Roca. Said, I think he's been watching movies nobody else has seen for years. According to him, Star Wars is great. Marvel is great. Nothing is wrong. He is always right. And we should love all the crap these studios have been spewing out for years. This guy has been locked in a closet, smelling his own gases for years. I thought Grace was dumb. Oh, no. This is the dummy for the ages. Take as much copium as you want. I'm not listening to his shillerama. Bruh. I don't know where all of that heat came from, but man, that had me dying, bro. This is going in my comments Hall of Fame. Y'all didn't know I got a little comments of the week Hall of Fame going right now, and that's something we're gonna post up at the end of the year. All right, end of the year, the Hall of Famers are I'm gonna give the Hall of Fame comments some love because there's been a lot of great comments that have come this year, and so at the end of the year, we're gonna run through a few of those. This is definitely going to be one of them, man, because I was laughing my ass off when I read this. But I don't know if you guys saw. Did you guys see that? Whether my video or the comments by John Roca?
Yeah, I saw that, and I've seen that guy post stuff before, and it's always the same. It's exactly what Colin here is saying. He's always just, oh, everything is great, everything is fantastic. Don't think about it too much. It's that same thing they've been saying for years. Just consume product type of deal.
Yeah,
and it's not working on people anymore. It's just not.
And Cyphex, he's mean as shit to the people that don't agree with him. He's fucking rude. It's not like, oh, I respect your opinion.
I've never read his comments.
Now, if you watch his videos, if he's talking about us, you know, we're not shilling for it. Oh, these fucking idiots. Oh, he'd be fucking calling us name, freaking out the whole time. It's like, hey, that's not what you want. If I don't like the movie and you do, I respect your opinion. Oh, no, these fucking idiots, they know what they're doing. He's one of them ones that freaks out the whole time. You know, you're going crazy. I'm like, whatever, dude.
So
he's obviously paid.
Here's the comment. In case you guys haven't watched it, and again, I did a whole video on it. You guys, probably everybody here has checked it out, but I did a video on it. Here's the comment that he made. He's talking about basically the intelligence of the fan. All right. He's saying that the reason that some of these movies have been underperforming is because you fans out there, you're all stupid. Okay. That's basically what it is. Some people don't want to hear it or won't want to hear this, but it might be time to stop putting all the blame on studios or creatives for underperforming movies. It might be time to start looking at the intelligence level of moviegoers. If a phenomenally stupid film like Jurassic World Rebirth, boy, how that gonna work for your shill access to Universal, bro? They about to pull your plug straight up. Oh, he ain't invited to no more of the cookouts, all right? When Universal is talking, I mean, he straight up called it a stupid film, and everybody that went and watched the film stupid, basically.
Well, I mean, we've all known Jurassic World movies are stupid in general, right? But so that, like, to say that's already dumb. And it's like, it's the same reason people go and see giant kaiju movies. You're just getting, people want to see big dumb shit, and they still want that turn your brain off movie. Sure, those are always gonna do well. So to say that and then blame everything else on the lack of intelligence is just stupid as hell, man. It makes absolutely no sense.
If a phenomenally stupid film like Jurassic World Rebirth can crush films like Superman and Fantastic Four at the box office, then something must or might be wrong with all of us and not the studios or the creatives. So basically, he's defending the studios. He's defending the creatives. It's not their fault that Jurassic World, or excuse me, that Superman and Fantastic Four underperformed. It's you, the dumbass audience. It's your fault.
What's
Superman? What's heavily
changed? It's
Superman
like what's changed? The audience hasn't changed. Like certain the movies changed. Your superhero movies changed. You know what didn't change? Your stupid Jurassic Park movie kind of basically stayed the same. It still made money because it didn't really change all that much. It's still the same stupid shit. Marvel and DC though changed, and now people realize it, and they don't like the change. Go back to what was working before. Maybe maybe it'll actually work like Jurassic Park did.
You're right.
What a concept.
Side effect. Marvel, the female empowerment. I'm a woman. I'm the leader of this team. Nobody outside America, not even inside America, wants to watch that shit. They passed on it. We saw the domestic numbers. Superman, which was heavily about wars. Where I don't want to say it because you guys know the two countries that were in war in Superman. Outside this country, they are living that shit. They don't want to see that. No wonder that. Then you get something like Jurassic Park. We get fucking dinosaurs eating fucking humans. No bias. Nothing any. I can turn my brain off, not think, see some crazy shit. Yeah, that's what people want, bro. Not everybody lives in America where we're, outside, they might actually live this shit. And if they do go to the movies, they might want some kind of release from fucking life where you don't have to think. You can watch some crazy spectacle. Oh my God, the guy's got fucking eating while he's taking a shit in the toilet. You know what I mean? That's simple. That's all you want.
Yeah, I just think
we're not simple.
I just think the audacity of trying to blame audiences, it's just like it's Hollywood all day long, right? All they do is blame somebody instead of themselves. They don't look within. They don't say, maybe we fucked up and made a bad movie. Maybe that's what happened. Nah, they'll never do that. All they're going to do is point the finger at the audience and saying, oh, well, the audience didn't like my amazing movie that I spent all of this money on, $200-300 million on it. So, it's the audience's fault. They're racist, they're bigots, and now they're just stupid. That's all it's coming down to. You're stupid if you didn't go and watch Superman and Fantastic Four and you didn't love it. He doesn't bother to mention, by the way, that the reason that Jurassic World Rebirth is like doing better than Superman and Fantastic Four is largely because of the international audience.
That's what I was getting at.
Like, it's not us. It's not the American audience and not the domestic audience. Internationally is doing great. In fact, Superman's probably going to pass it up on the domestic level.
Fantastic Four and Superman, those international numbers are less than domestic. That never fucking happens to big blockbusters. They always rely on the international market. It's like, whoa, what happened? Like I just said, outside of the MCU, everybody outside of America has already seen this downward crash. They're not spending a little bit of money they got on the MCU. Then when it comes to Superman, you could see from them trailers it was heavily political, and it wasn't woke. It was political, and it was two fucking countries that are probably living that shit going to war. Name something else. What was it? Yarmanpur and fucking Moravia. Yeah, we know what those were. They don't want to see that. So it makes sense to me, man. He can't be mad at us.
They want to get it. Yeah, they want to get away from that stuff. And like you said, they're literally living it out there. We see it, and we see activism and shit like that out here. There's people on campuses and crap, but we're not next to those freaking countries. We're not actually there. That's why a lot of Americans are mad about sending money to it. It's like, we don't want any part of that shit. So Americans fine with American movies, right? And other people are going to be like, well, screw you guys for basically talking on it when you're not even here. So yeah, that's stupid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, real quick, let me hit these super chats before we get on with the show. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 138 folks right now rocking it out on the DA's office. Make sure you hit the like button to let everybody know, hey, this is the place to be. Come hang out with us, and let's chop it up in the chat. Shout out to Craze, who's a member for 5 months. He just drops a sticker. I guess it's the little hands and the heart. Shout out. Thank you very much, Craze. Appreciate that. Much love to you. And then Bootzilla gets it kicked off with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Bootzilla. You guys know Bootzilla has his very own emoji down there in the chat. Make sure you give him some love. If you become a member, say thank you, Bootzilla, for giving me a membership. And now I can hang out and watch all the nightcaps after the nightcaps go dark. And there's a lot of other member videos up that I can go and watch. So thank Bootzilla for that. We appreciate him. Let's give some love. Oh, whoa. Not to be outdone, Dragon Master 0 drops 5 gifted memberships. Shout out to Dragon Master 0.
Let's doing the
go. You got to make that announcement again.
Yeah. Oh, look, man, look, and not to be outdone
Get
again
the
is another
outta here.
one. Draconis dropping 5 gifted memberships.
Man.
Yo, guys, hey, all 3 of these dudes, they have
Feel
their
the
emojis in the
love.
chat. Okay, Draconis, Bootzilla, and Dragon Master Zero. They all got emojis. So give them some love if you're a member. Say, hey, thanks, fellas. Appreciate you guys supporting the DA, supporting the channel, maybe giving you your own membership. Maybe you just got a membership from them. Give them some love. Say thank you for that. Fellas, I'm going to say thank you and welcome to all the new members. And then it's on with the show. Here you go. Yep. Look, we got one more to give out, man, because they can't stop gifting memberships. Bootzilla gifted his, Dragon Master Zero, Draconis, and now Scotty A.U. 5 gifted
Love y'all
memberships.
so
That's
much,
20
man.
new members.
That's fucking
20
awesome.
new members right there. Thank you, guys. Fellas, hey, this is what community is about. I appreciate the love and the support. Everybody go and enjoy your emojis, enjoy your memberships. We got we also again got member videos. Once the nightcaps go dark, you can watch all the hijinks and the shenanigans and everything that we get into. I mean, cats be getting drunk, cats be out here cooking, lifting weights, doing all kind of crazy shit, talking to their girls. You never know what's gonna come up on the nightcap. It gets wild and it gets loose that late at night. But everybody, I appreciate you guys. Scotty, appreciate you, bro. You've been supporting for a while. Much love to you guys. All right, let's get it going, man. And look, I just want to start it off with this. If you live in the city of New York, I don't want to hear shit.
Big city
All
dreams.
Right? I don't want to hear shit about shit.
The floor is lava out there, man. Floor is lava.
Severe storms caused major flooding across New York City, swamping subway stations. New York, is this how y'all living right now, baby? Look at this shit.
Well, I told you, it's East Coast. I've been the past fucking, I'd say month, bro. We've been having some horrible torrential downpours here where I'm at. That's why my internet's fucked bad. We went, you know, when Texas had them floodings, we had some crazy flooding too. The damn church was all the way up to the steeple was fucking flooded.
This is
wild. It didn't get washed away, but yeah, we've had horrible torrential downpours, crazy severe thunderstorms, and mass flooding over here on the Eastern Shore this past 3 weeks.
These guys trying to get to work. Look at this shit. They damn near doing parkour trying to get to work.
They dance
turning into Waterworld out there for the rats.
Y'all gotta fix it. Yeah, look, I know things is bad everywhere, but New York, come on. And New York always try to talk.
Dude, that's
shit.
Crazy because that's underground right there too, and it looks like it's outside. Because I mean, we have some trains out here in LA that go they come out of the subways and then back in or whatever, like the monorails or whatever. We got some of those, but that's inside. That's underground, and it looks like it's just flooding.
You know, like
it's flooding.
Like I
just want to say, New Yorkers,
is that a rainbow?
Stop talking and fix your shit.
Rainbow heart.
I don't want to hear about how the rest of the country needs to do this, that, and the third. Stop it. Look, and I'm in LA. That's why we don't really talk. But y'all got to fix y'all shit because New York likes to run their mouth. All right. They like to talk more than anybody. AOC, she be out there talking madness. Fix your shit. And then come to tell the country how they need to live. All right. That was it. That's a real quick one. Just a little public service announcement. Let's get on to Marvel. Let's get on to Fantastic Four. This shit is a whole mess. It's a whole mess right now over there at Marvel, man. And now you got to start calling into question everything that's happening over there at the MCU. Fantastic Four First Step plummets 66% in the second weekend, raising alarms for the MCU's future. All right. And the MCU's future sure as hell ain't going to involve this chick. All right. This chick is outro as far as the MCU is concerned. But I want to hear from y'all. Where's the MCU at right now? When you got news like this dropping, all right, and your big dog, all right, remember, Fantastic Four was supposed to be the one that was Fantastic Four is going to be great. Fantastic Four, out of all the other stuff that we got dropping this year, Fantastic Four is going to get the job done. It is going to make money. It is going to be a great film. Whether or not you think it's a great film, it needed to make money. It needed to turn a profit. It needed to build on the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving into the future. And right now it's looking bad, bro. It's looking
Yeah,
super bad. What do you got right now, Cyphex?
Yeah, it's not looking good, man. I mean, like you were just saying, it's supposed to be the big Marvel movie of the year. It was looking like we kind of called that from the beginning of the year. And even though a lot of people tend to like it, like most of the reviews, most people seem to actually be okay with this movie. It's still not pulling in numbers. Nobody's going to see it more than once. And that's the other thing I've been saying. Like, there's a lot of these movies aren't rewatchable. Like, even Superman, even if you liked it a little bit, people probably didn't go see it a second time. You're not seeing this a second time. Yeah, you're probably not even seeing Jurassic Park a second time. It's just getting a lot more numbers out there in the international. Like, they're not making these movies to the point where you want to see them again or go support it again. Because, you know, MCU is doing so bad. What are you looking forward to? The next big Avengers movie? For what? There's no buildup. There's nothing that's connecting anything. So yeah, Marvel's just like, it's just floundering all over the place. And it's not surprising that this movie's not doing well. And like I said, it doesn't have any rewatchability. Once you've seen it one time, you're like, okay, cool. I saw 15 minutes of Galactus. I'm good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go ahead.
I'm clearing my throat. My bad. I had a coffee go down the wrong hole. That's what she said. Now, but to me, I think we still got something coming else coming before Doomsday. D. We got Spider-Man. Have you seen all the fucking news coming behind that? We'll get to it later. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, yeah. So we still got that.
But what does this tell you about where the MCU is at right now?
What it tells me is it's doing better. This never would. I mean, you know, I know it didn't make as much. It has a lot better.
You think this is good?
Yeah. Dropping 2/3 in 1 week. That's not good,
movie theaters. That's just movie theaters in general right now. It's got good word of mouth. And, you know, it's got good. You know, oh shit, let me stop that. It's actual decent film. It's not a piece of shit. You know, women empowerment, DEI to the core, which we've been hearing about lately. So just because the numbers aren't there, it might pick back up. It's at the end of what July. I think T said it. It's fucking April 1st. Rents due, all that stuff. So you can't. It was just a bad week for it to perform, you know, to be dropped. But I think it's good for when it did drop at the end of July. And now what if it does pick back up now that everybody's paid their bills? Because it's the first of the month is over. Now that we paid our rent and everybody's caught up, it might be another week to catch up, and it'll get farther.
Kids are about to be going back to school. Like schools are about to be reopening and stuff.
2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about going back and seeing it. Honestly, like, you know, I was thinking about going back and see. There's nothing else in the movie theater to see. You know, just Naked Gun. I like seeing spectacles in movie theaters, and you know, Naked Gun is something like. I mean, I know it's contributing to the box office, but I get the money being contributed.
Weapons comes out this week. That's actually looking pretty damn good. There's actually been some pretty good traction, good traction for that movie Together, which is a small kind of indie movie. There's been a lot of good word of mouth of movies like that. I mean, they're not going to be pulling blockbuster numbers, but that's taking away from all these other movies and stuff like Weapons, Together, and then you got Naked Gun out right now. There's 3 other movies that you can see that you haven't already seen. You're not going to go back and see something that you're just kind of iffy about.
I think the
Rockefeller, man, you can't be serious thinking that this.
I just think the $1 billion film days are over. The movie,
they are over.
You know,
yeah, I agree.
So you got to look at this like it's not a success, but it's not a loss. It's not a bad thing. People are talking about it. People are excited to see Doomsday next year. I'm very excited to see the next project in between it because it's also not just Marvel. It's different. It's Sony Marvel. And the last one, I think, performed fucking well. All 3 of them did. You know, this
Sony
is
Marvel,
the Shang-Chi director. So after that, and we all know that they all flow together. When the Shang-Chi director is also going to be, you know, he's going to do Kang Dynasty, is also working on Secret Wars. So if we like what we see in Spider-Man, we'll be seeing a little bit more of that come Doomsday. And we're also going to see the same format and feel from Fantastic Four. We know what the Russos can do. So if we bring the Fantastic Four guy, Russos, and what we like in Spider-Man, the Shang-Chi dude.
The Russos were able to do that with when they had like 10 years of buildup. You know, they had a bunch to pull from, and then they were able to mix together what's already there. There's nothing to really pull from right now. There's not a lot for them to build off of. Like, they were able to mix a bunch of storylines that were going on, and it worked out for Infinity War and Endgame. Sure, but they don't have, you know, 10,
you
12,
have the last
13
4
other
years
movies.
of the MCU, starting with WandaVision, which is phase 4. That was the beginning of phase 4, WandaVision. And in these last 4.5 years, it's been like negative box office returns. I guarantee you they've lost nothing. They've lost money Out of all the movies they've made and on all the TV shows they've made, they have lost money. This is major diminishing returns. Audiences have checked out. They're moving on to other things. They're not rocking with the MCU whatsoever. And now they're about to drop back-to-back two of the biggest films that they probably ever made, because you've seen the lineup of Doomsday. You've seen all the chairs, and you know that they're bringing up Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, all the old X-Men. They're dragging people up out of mothballs, dusting them off and saying, get out there and read some lines. And they got to pay them cats a lot of bread. All right. They've given Robert Downey Jr. $100 million to play in 2 movies. $100 million, y'all. That's what they're
he was
Robert
in Fantastic
Downey Jr.
Four.
to show up in Doomsday and Secret Wars. They're playing
Just your cast.
They're paying the Russo brothers, I think, a total of $80 million. Okay.
Yeah,
these guys
just your
are
cast. You're looking
out.
at. Oh, sorry. You're looking at like $250 to $300 million just for your cast. That's not including all your effects and stuff. Like, I don't know what they're thinking, dude. That's crazy.
They don't have a script yet. They're writing this shit off the seat of their pants. They're just dragging writers. Hey man, come in here and dust the script up. Rebecca Romaine's already shot some shit, and she's like, I don't know if I'm done. I don't know if they're gonna bring me back for more, or if I'm done for good. Okay, they don't know what they're doing, and now they're just coming off of this. All right, and keep in mind, I want everybody to pay attention to this. Reed Richards is Dr. Doom's like arch nemesis. Like that's his villain. All right, Reed Richards, Dr. Doom. Who's the Reed Richards of this universe right now? Okay,
Sue Storm.
It's Pedro Pascal. All right, that's who it is. It's Pedro, whatever your ass want to call him. That's the doctor. I mean, that's Dr. Doom's Reed Richards, or Reed Richards for this universe. Who wants to watch this guy again? They're just showing you right here with this Fantastic Four box office that nobody cares about this guy. And this guy's about to headline Doomsday? He's about to be the hero for Doomsday? Are you picking up what I'm putting down right now? This is bad. This is all the way bad. This is not a good lead-in. You want people to be like, oh, man, I can't wait to see Pedro Pascal go up against Robert Downey Jr. This is going to be awesome. Hell no. This is going to be tragic because nobody likes this guy.
Yeah, Brand New Day is going to have way more traction before that. It already has more hype, and all you had to do is show Tom Holland in the suit, the new kind of updated, or his new suit or whatever, which is kind of like just one of the old ones. It looks like, but it looks like the most the most normal Spider-Man suit. It looks great. Yeah,
me being a fan, we'll talk about that. Oh yeah,
and that's my point. That's my point. That Pedro Pascal, is the worst possible hero right now for a movie that's coming out next year. This guy is overexposed as hell. Nobody likes him. He's weird as fuck. All this guy does is just get out there and fuck stuff. The marketing is terrible. Like, because of him, because of Pedro. Okay, I want you guys to understand that. That's what we're dealing with right now. That's why this box office return for his big movie, all right, his introduction into the MCU as Reed Richards, the smartest man in the universe, his introduction is this movie, which is flopping on its ass. That's why I'm trying to get everybody to understand. You got to stay with me, because I know I'll be going off sometime, but you got to stay with me. This is one of the worst things that has happened in the history of the MCU. This box office return. They paid a shit ton of money to get the Fantastic Four over from Fox. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? They paid a lot of bread for this franchise. And then when they finally get it and they drop it into the MCU, it face plants. Whop on its face. People are like, what? Oh, hell. Look, and people like the movie, but Marvel is such a damaged brand at this point, and Pedro Pascal ain't helping matters. That's what I'm trying to say. Go ahead. I
mean, it's barely going to be doing better than the other fantastic movies that have come out before it, which is not a good sign. Like this needed to do another 200 to 300 million, unless if you wanted people to really get behind it. It's not going to get there. It has like 2 weeks before school comes back. It's going to, maybe if it's lucky, it might make another 100 wherever it's at. If like they would have to be really lucky, but it's dropping off too much, man. 66%. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, here's where it's at right now. 368 million worldwide. All right. International ain't gonna save it. It's not gonna get saved by the international audience. All right. We looking at maybe 500, maybe 500. I think 500 is gonna be a stretch. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's gonna stretch its way up to 500. No pun intended for Reed Richards and Mr. Fantastic, but I don't know.
If it gets there, it won't be a total loss, a failure. If it can get to 500, it'll have set the foundation for what it needs to do.
Rockefeller,
Spider-Man's going to take off, so that'll be
look. Its worldwide run is going to make less than Doctor Strange Mom in its opening. Like
if it's worldwide, it's going to
do less.
Crazy, right?
We'll see the difference. We'll see the difference in the box office next year when Spider-Man comes out. If that doesn't make a fucking $1 billion, especially international numbers aren't better. It's just is what it is. The movie theaters are done. They're sailing the 70s, and they got to figure out something.
Got to be shaking in their boots, bro. They got to be nervous right now. This is nervous time for the MCU. They've never been in a worse position than where they're at right now. Remember last year they took off a whole year to say, "Hey man, we only got one movie coming out, Deadpool and Wolverine." That made a Billy. They were probably feeling pretty good. It was like, "All right, man, look. By the time we get around to next year, we got 3 movies coming out. We should be straight." All 3 of these movies that came out this year probably won't even equal Deadpool and Wolverine in total box office. That's how fucked up Marvel is. Deadpool and Wolverine is about to be on. If it's not equal to, it's going to be less than, or it's going to be Deadpool and Wolverine will make more than Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and Captain America: Brave New World. That's how bad things are right now for the MCU. I want everybody to understand that. It's a shitstorm over there. And Kevin Feige, if this dude still got his job, I don't know how. He's paid off the refs. I don't know what's going on with this dude, but this guy has paid everybody off to keep his job. He needs to be fired. Why does this man still have a job? Somebody please explain that to me. Okay.
Did you like the name I came up for him earlier? Is it Kevin Fatigue we're getting?
What?
We're getting fatigue. What? Kevin Feige fatigue. Is it Kevin?
Oh, Feige fatigue.
Kevin Feige. That's his last name.
Bruh,
we were talking to the commenter. I said we were talking about fatigue. I was like, you were talking about Kevin. I was like, this is his new name, Kevin Feige. Trying to put them together. I was like, oh, let me work on it. I'll think about it. I thought you saw it.
Look, Kevin Feige got the same dirt as KK. He must. No, wait, now look. Kevin Feige produced 2 back-to-back $2 billion movies. I think that bought him a little bit of time. You know, I think the reason why they've been rocking with him this long is because, all right, man, look, first 3 phases, the MCU was great. He did a great job. Okay, let's see. All right, shit's a little shaky right now. Let it play out. Let's see what happens. Bro, they how much money did they spend to get Fantastic Four and X-Men from Fox? They spent billions with a B to get those 2 franchises over from Fox. And this is what he does with the first one. Do you really trust him with X-Men? If you know how much he actually spent, bro.
Because I know for Marvel,
I think they got it when they got. I think they got it when they bought over Hulu, because Hulu had a bunch of Fox stuff. So when they had to combine it all, and I think that was over like 11 million.
I think it was double digits, right? At least 10 plus.
No, it was a lot of bread. They spent a ton of money to get Fox.
I know for Marvel, they spent $3 billion. I was like, dude, in the right hands, $3 billion to acquire all the Marvel shit. I mean, I could have a $10 billion films right off the gate, not to mention marketing shit. And in the right hands, $3 billion for all the Marvel shit. Oh yeah, that's easy, not a problem. My rate of returns, I'm getting that invested quick.
Oh shit, you know? It's more than I thought.
I thought it was like 60 billion. I was like, there's no way, right? Isn't it like 60 billion? They only spent like $3 billion for fucking
$71 billion.
I thought it was like $60 billion. Like they only spent $3 billion. It was like 20 years ago to acquire all the Marvel rights. It's a fucking steal. They were basically giving it away. Now these motherfuckers are like, you want Fox? Yeah, we'll take it. What, 7 million? Not 70. I thought it was like 60 billion. I thought it was.
Bruh,
that's a lot of fucking bread, bruh.
They spent $71 billion to get this shit. And a lot of it was because of the Marvel characters, because they wanted Fantastic Four, because they wanted X-Men. Hey, man, we just got to buy them out. We got to buy them out. 20th Century Fox, how much y'all did? And they got them from $71 billion. They brought it over there. This is all part of it. Okay, when we're talking about, hey man, how's Fantastic Four doing? We spent $71 billion to get all of these characters over here so that we can make some bread off of them with Marvel. Hey, how's it going over there? Some random dude. Hey, how's it looking? Oh shit, we ain't making no money.
We got Simpsons.
Do you really trust this
replaying
dude
that on
with
Hulu.
X-Men? If you're Bob Iger, do you trust Kevin Feige with X-Men right now? Based on what he's been doing with Fantastic,
No, not
with
at
all of
all.
these other Marvel movies,
I'm
would
calling
you
Bo
trust him?
DeMeo.
I would.
I'd be scratching Bo DeMeo's back and ringing his phone very quietly, or even getting louder and making, and quietly pushing Kevin Feige to the side into a corner office somewhere, because they need somebody younger that's got at least a 10, if not 20-year plan. He's got a 10-year retirement plan is what Kevin Feige does. He sees that he's got things set up to where he's like, I can do this for the next 5 years and be booted out at 7, and I'll never have to work the rest of my life. That's not what we need. I need somebody that's willing to be hungry. Come here and say, I got a fucking 10-year plan for the X-Men, and it's going to work. And I'm going to get recast and at the end of this fucking contract, 10 more years, because they're hungry. Bo DeMeo.
I think that 71 million, I think at the bottom of that line there, didn't it say that Fox was still 14 billion in debt on top of that?
Yep.
And they acquired that debt. So
Because
that's actually 85 billion. So they're not even making up their debt yet. That
because
Fox owed. Yeah.
Because they got to a bidding war with Comcast.
Billion. That's crazy.
They were in a bidding war with fucking Comcast. So they're like, Comcast like, you know what? We'll take it because it's TV. We'll do the TV right. And they're like, you know what? We don't want this on TV. This is movie. Well, for $71 billion, you got to do a lot of shit to get the money back for that in movies. I mean, X-Men are fucking a lot of money, but what else just got? Hulu? I mean, those aren't making movies. Those are just like subscriptions.
No, that's only a stake in Hulu.
Going with that Spaceballs. Made any money yet? We ain't made shit.
Find anything?
That's a good one, Mean. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one, bro. It's a disaster. So yeah, this is where we at right now. In case anybody's curious, we updated the game board, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of y'all was hitting me up, bro. They was hitting me up on Friday. Friday, it was like, DA, you got to update the game board. I was getting hit up all kinds of messages. DA, let's go. Come on. Drop that flop stamp.
Hold on.
That was like, man, can y'all let it hold up? Let's see how Saturday do. Nah, they was hitting me up on Friday. Yo, drop the flop stamp. And so here it is. So it's been for 2025. It has been trash, flop, epic fail, flop, trash, flop. And now we got Eyes of Wakanda. Anybody seen Eyes of Wakanda?
I haven't, but I ain't gonna like.
I forgot it's already out.
It's out.
I saw somebody post it.
All 4 episodes.
Yeah, it's all. They're all up. I got through the first 2 episodes. The second episode, bruh, the storytelling is whatever. But the second episode, man, I'm telling you, man, the Wakandans, they are some assholes. Like both shows, really, the first 2 episodes. The Wakandans are assholes, but in the second episode, the Wakandan dude that they got up in there, that motherfucker is a dick. He is an asshole. I was like, dude, I don't like you. I don't like this character. Why is this guy a hero? It's so bad, man. It is.
That's the whole premise of the Black Panther movie. Like, while the other world sat around in turmoil and went into chaos and war, Wakanda, it's like, so you guys just sat around and thought your shit didn't stink, and we're like, fuck you, we're better than you, and it had this mentality that we ain't fuck with y'all are below us. Yeah, that's how fucking Wakanda thinks.
They can look around at all their African brothers and sisters living in squalor, and they're just like, man, fuck you, we're gonna put up a dome and keep you out.
Civil War, remember? They were at the UN. They weren't trying to be humane and share their resources with humanity. They were trying to keep that shit to themselves. They were not trying to segregate. Let's be honest.
Eyes of Wakanda reviews is going to be hard to come by. All right. Them joints going to be hard to come by. I don't think
dozens of
really
people
trying to watch it like that.
The dozens of people who have watched it.
I don't even think this got 100 reviews yet on. Does it have 100 reviews? Hold up.
I don't know, but that's while I'm thinking of that, while I'm talking about that, it's funny because the other day it was like, here's the first 3 minutes of the first episode. And I went to go watch it. It's the first 3 minutes of Black Panther talking about vibranium came to Wakanda 1,000 years ago. I'm like, isn't this just, it's the animation sequence showing where vibranium came. Like, is this the fucking show? They're just replaying parts from Black Panther? No, they can't be, right? Or is this a fucking upload that's incorrect?
It got, it has 90%, of course, from the shills. 72%. So it's a little bit of a gap. It does have 100 ratings. I'm just curious what people have got to say. It's gonna be a lot of BLM people in here. I can tell y'all that right now. Let's see. I quite enjoyed It was a good addition to the MCU Wakanda's past, and I did rather enjoy the action. The storytelling was good, but my main critique is I don't think we got enough episodes. I saw someone complaining about having a female Iron Fist. What? Mate, she's not the Iron Fist. She's from the 15th century. So apparently there's a female Iron Fist in this shit. Did you?
I haven't watched.
It's in the trailers. It's in the trailers. It's predominant.
I must have missed it. I didn't watch too many of them.
Yeah, moistening it up, because when they come, Danny Rand's not coming back. Neither is our great fucking Marvel rivals. Fucking no. Remember at the end of fucking what was it? Was it Defenders? When they had the Asian chick and she like had the hand. It might have been Iron Fist.
It was Iron Fist.
And this guy says he's pissed off that there was a female Iron Fist. Gave it 2 stars. Episodes 1 and 3 were the worst. 2 and 4 were actually pretty good. I think the episode 2, there was some storytelling chops to it, but dude, the bro is a dick, man. The Wakandan in that, if you watch that second episode, you're gonna come out like, bro, you a fucking bastard, man. I didn't like that character after that. Mistake, same mistake as Miss Marvel, good for African culture, but the superhero, so half star, this guy didn't like it. Great storytelling, beautiful, exciting. Here come the 5-star shields. Great storytelling, it connects to the MCU. The beautiful, exciting, and moving, top-rated animation. It's the same animation as Clone Wars. It got that Clone Wars animation.
Look at the 5 stars. Great storytelling, and yes, it connects to the MCU. That's all you need for 5 stories?
That's all you need to know. 5 stars. This is somebody that barely watched it. This should not be animated, deserve to be live action. That's somebody in Spanish.
3.5 stars. I'll listen to that one. I'm like, okay,
man. I saw the first episode. I thought the first episode was kind of weak. I just witnessed history to us. From a storytelling point, it was all right, but bruh, man, that the character, you don't like the character after you get out of it. I haven't seen it after that, but look, it took me a minute to get through them. I think each episode is a half hour. I kept pushing pause, getting up to do shit, walking around. I got some laundry to do. Let me go make me something to eat. Let me talk to the homie on the phone. Blah blah blah. All right, now I get back to Eyes of Wakanda. It didn't hold my interest, is what I'm saying. It didn't hold my interest. I was watching it. It was kind of like playing in the background. Oh shit, I got to rewind that part because I completely missed it. It's not interesting. You know, it really just isn't that damn interesting. So yeah, that's Eyes of Wakanda, ladies and gentlemen. You know, not that great of a addition to the MCU. So I have a feeling that when we get around to this, we're gonna be putting trash up. I didn't like the first one. I didn't like the second one. I haven't seen 3 and 4, but I have a feeling that they both gonna be trash, you know, because
if I'm gonna watch an animated thing, there's like a bunch of great animes that are dropping right now, and like a bunch that are coming out season 2s. There's a couple great season 1s right now, and I'm just gonna watch those. I'm not watching this shit.
Like seriously, man, the anime is blowing any animation from Western companies out of the water. Yeah, completely. All right, from a storytelling standpoint, from an animation standpoint, anime is crushing the game. And yeah, Eyes of Wakanda and all this other Marvel shit just ain't measuring up. So, yep, sorry, Marvel. All right, we got to move on. Let's get to these super chats real quick. Hey, shout out to all of you guys. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. We got Fannie Willis Booty for $4.99. Sorry, DA, I'm skipping fantastic. I'm skipping Fantastic Four, and I'm not hating on gay-based people, just Pedro.
Just saying.
I ain't mad at you, man.
Not complaining, just explaining.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal, look, no reason to go and watch that, Buster. All right, I don't like that dude whatsoever. Shout out to you, Fannie Willis Booty, for the $4.99. Thank you very much. We got 5. I got 5 on it from Lion Main Man. We can only hope Kevin Feige gets fired. Feige needs to go. Lion Man Feige needs to be out of here, bro. He needs to be gone. He's screwing up the bag, man. He's tricking off money as we speak. Fantastic Four, in my opinion, should have been $1 billion movie. And honestly, I like the movie well enough, but the problem is that you had all of the bullshit that came before Fantastic Four. That's why that movie is not making money.
Yeah, if Fantastic Four, like I was saying, if it dropped after Endgame or even after like Doctor Strange Mom or whatever, right around that era, it would have been great. It would have been a good foundation to start building off of, and then you could have gone from there. It came out too late. It's in a bad time. And like we've been saying, like for the most part, most people enjoy the movie. It's an okay movie. It's not bad. It's a good start for something, but it's not enough, and it's too little too late. And there's nothing else coming out other than like kind of standalone movies. Like Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be kind of a standalone thing, basically. And it's a Sony thing. Yeah.
Yep. 100% agree. Lion Man, thanks for the 5. Appreciate you, bro. We got C Love for 5. Says Marvel needs to pull the plug. Doomsday is going to be a bunch of old actors and a bunch of new characters nobody wants. Wasted money. Just scrap it. Now, look, I don't think there's going to be anything we as audience are going to get out of Doomsday. I mean, okay, you got Robert Downey Jr. You know, we all like him as an actor. Who else is in this movie that you care about, Rockefeller?
I was just trying. That's what I was going to say earlier. Like I was like, when he came in Infinity War, we had Chris Evans, who had been built up. Everybody loved Chris Evans as Captain America. He was leading it. We were talking about like leading it. Pedro Pascal is supposed to be the leader that we've only seen once. And everybody's not really falling for him. They're like, all right, well, we got Iron Man too because he was great. Well, Iron Man's now the villain, Dr. Doom. So the audience are going to be seeing him in a completely different light. I'm like, who's on here that we can really relate to, or that anybody even remembers? Right? Oh, you got Wong.
Look. Let's run through it. Okay, let's run through it. Who do you care about in Doomsday? Like C Love says, it's gonna be a lot of old actors. Who do you like in this thing? Chris
Hemsworth. I still like Hemsworth. Just what they did the last time we saw him wasn't great. Yeah, the last movie watered it down. His character got redone again, right? Because every time, every one of the Thor movies it's like the same story again. He has to find himself again. They just did
what
that
about Vanessa
again.
Kirby? What about Vanessa Kirby? Did she do anything for you in Fantastic Four that makes you want to see her character shine?
She's OP as fuck. If she can beat up Galactus by herself, I mean, what I mean, some of these characters are just too overpowered. I don't know if anybody out there, if everybody's gaming knows what I mean, but I would say OPAF. Yeah. They're overpowered. And I mean, Vanessa Kirby can take on Galactus by herself. I mean,
their power scaling is all over the place.
Yeah.
Power scaling
what about look, let's just run through these real quick. You guys, you want to see more of Captain Black Falcon.
At least he's somebody we know for the past year, and we're like, okay, at least we saw him. We understand that he's the new Captain America. He's somebody relative, you know what I mean? Even whether you agree with it or not, okay, we got somebody we understand. Okay, yeah, I'll take him. I'm fine with that. You know, it's just like I need somebody that I can remember from a fucking previous movie. That's them like, oh yeah, that's right. He was.
I don't care if Mackie's there or not. I don't care less.
I can care less, but he's Falcon from the original one, so I'm like, okay, it relates somewhat to everybody, you know? I'm like, I remember him.
What up, T?
Muted, D.
Oh, yeah, DA, you're muted.
Oh, sorry about that. Can you hear me, T?
Now you can. You're getting it on. Look at him. Getting his swole on over here.
Getting his workout on.
All right, coach.
That's what T does.
Quarterback in the house.
Look, we already know you like to work out, bro. Why you got to come out here and show off?
Done. He said, you know what? If y'all,
how many plates is that? Is that 3 plates?
Used to be a quarter. Man, that's a lot. Yes. There's two in that little place, but you know what? He used to be a quarterback, y'all, so he could probably take his ball and fucking throw it clear.
Hey, T, how many plates was that?
Uncle T getting.
How many?
I think it's 2.5.
Are those 25s or 45s though? I mean, because the different types of weights are.
Yeah,
those look like they would be the 25s, but.
Yeah, we can't hear you. You muted, T-Bird.
We can't hear you, T. You got to unmute yourself. He just here to read comments. He just want people to read comments. This dude
is gonna flex.
Look, let's move on. Let's get back to this shit. Fuck T. Let's get back to this shit. All right. Look. All right. Anthony Mackie. Yeah, we already know about that. Sebastian Stan. I don't mind. I like Winter Soldier. I think Sebastian Stan is a good actor. He kind of got done wrong. He should have been the focal point, honestly, in Thunderbolts.
He's been depowered. He was Captain America's strength. Now he's a wuss that can't do anything without a team. They depowered him. Like so many people are like all over the place. When you think about it, it's like He had mental trauma, but he was always physically strong as fuck. This damn Civil War, Captain America, Avengers 2.0 was based around him being the villain. Nobody could take his ass. He was taking on Spider-Man and fucking, and Iron Man and whipping ass,
Letitia Wright. Oh God, no, I'm good with her.
Pass her up quick. Don't let anybody remember she's in it.
Nope.
Hey,
I'm good.
You're fucking this movie up by letting people remember.
Sci-Fax want more Letitia Wright?
Nah, man. Why is she even in this?
They just announced Black Panther 3 coming out. Sci-Fax, you're not excited?
No.
Okay, never mind. I thought you would be.
Let's see. Next one, Paul Rudd. That's Ant-Man.
Where's he at? I mean, like cool,
Wyatt Russell again, another
Thunderbolt.
guy. They did him wrong because he should have been the lead. Him and he should have been the lead in Thunderbolts.
Yeah, him and Bucky. Yeah,
Bucky. Yeah. All right. It's not. Oh, the fucking Namor. Nobody wants to see this dude. Nobody care about damn Namor. Come on now. Come on.
Doomsday's gonna beat him with the heater again, dude.
Yeah, it's like...
the Thing, right? The guy that just played the Thing.
Eyes of Wakanda was good.
What's up?
Eyes of Wakanda was real good.
No, it wasn't. You liked it? You see all 4 episodes?
I saw 4 episodes. I didn't like the last one, but it was good. It was.
So they had a female Iron Fist.
Yeah, that part was whack. But the rest of it was cool.
You know what I didn't like that second episode and how homeboy did his friend.
Yeah,
that was fucked up. That was fucked up. See, that's why I was like, they making the Wakandans look like straight assholes. Because why would you do your friend like that, man?
The Black Panther starts out like that. He does it to his brother. Remember what he does to his brother? I mean, that's how Black Panther starts. I did not like that show off of that.
Marvel Shield. Wait a minute. Hold up. You know what? And I fucking missed this earlier fucking thing about goddamn fucking Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four should do fucking good. God damn, I gotta fucking agree with fucking punk ass fucking John Roker for once. Shit. What the fuck do y'all want, man? God damn.
Wait a minute, hold up, T. So you agree with John Roker?
Somewhat. I think the studios is responsible for it too. Yeah, put that shit on me. Yeah, what the fuck you talking about a shield? Ain't nobody a shield. God damn. What are y'all talking about? Y'all so used to negative, man. Damn, man. Y'all don't want nothing positive. And usually I'm the one to be negative.
There we go.
Somebody must have put on the collider, man, because we switched roles. I'm using the negative one, dude, but I'm positive that I got my money's worth. Pause. This fucking summer. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all better stop tripping, man. A shield. Cut that out.
You chilling. You chilling,
Ain't nobody chilling.
Bro.
I'm chilling.
What I'm saying, T, is even though it's a good movie, you got to look at the entire picture when it comes to the MCU. You can't just stop with one movie. You got to look at everything. Why did this movie flop? Why did it flop, T? Why did it flop? You know why it flopped?
Because the economy is shit.
T don't want to deal with reality, man. This is the reality of the situation, T. Here's what we've been dealing with all year long when it comes to Marvel. And we've been dealing with this more than just 2025, bro. You just ignoring the obvious. You don't want to deal with this reality. This is the reality of the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now. We are no longer in phases 1, 2, and 3.
Come on, man. The Thunderbolts. No, I didn't like the Thunderbolts. No.
Did you like Ironheart?
Come on. Look at my videos. I'll tell you if I like that. I like that.
Did you like Captain America? Did you like Captain America Brave New World?
No, I didn't like Captain Falcon at all.
Did you like Daredevil?
Absolutely not.
So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why do you think the Marvel Cinematic Universe is in the place that it is? Come on,
I'm not a shield. I'm not a shield
here, bro.
Well, we could be, T. What if we could be? What if Disney reached out to DA tonight, was like, hey, look, I got 4 tickets for y'all to go to Disney at Florida to come visit Epcot, all the new stuff. And guess what? All you got to do, you might even get to see Spider-Man on set.
The answer is no.
You and the entire DA's office. I'm like,
See,
The
y'all,
answer is
you
no.
know what y'all are?
I'm at least
Y'all
gonna think
fair
about
weather
it.
friends. Y'all are
I'm
fair
not gonna lie
weather.
about it.
If the weather's
He called
fair,
us fair
y'all
weather
good. If the
friends.
weather's bad, y'all bad. Y'all fair weather,
No,
man. Y'all need to pick a
I
side.
said,
Well,
look,
come
look.
on,
I
get
said,
happy. We'll have pictures going to the Disneyland together. Be like, chills. Come on, get happy.
look, Matter Hatter said they got to him.
They can never get to me.
Hey T,
Yeah,
hey
it could
T,
be chills.
hey T. Can
Pause.
I ask you a question?
What?
Who bought them weights?
I did.
Nice.
Why
They
would
nice
I
weight.
buy them?
Do they got a little Mickey Mouse on the side of them?
They're
No,
plastic,
they got
right?
no Mickey Mouse.
Got some little. Do you got a little Mickey Mouse emblem on the side of them weights?
Them
Are
is
they
rubber
plastic?
weights right there.
They're rubber, right?
Rubber weights.
Who bought that ride in the driveway,
The
bro?
metal weights.
Is that? I'm just fucking with
I
you.
wish Disney did. I wish I had them as an account, man. I would be, woo, boy, I'm eating good. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I'll take their money.
Damn
Y'all are
right.
tripping.
T, I'm
I'll
with you,
take
bro.
their money
High five.
They said,
easy money. Easy
like,
money.
who
You're
is
gonna bring
got
us
to
out
this
and pay for all
dude?
this shit? Yeah, nah,
Easy
we
money.
won't do that. Come on, get happy.
They got to him. They bought him a pair of weights. Is that all? Are those all 45s?
Yeah, there's a 45s. It's 40. I got them rubber weights because I don't want them to break the concrete. So I got rubber weights right there.
Okay.
But my other weights, them 45s, man. That's what men's supposed to be lifting. I used to be,
45.
man.
Wait, how many plates is on that?
2.
It's 220. It's 225.
Okay.
225.
All right. So it's 245s.
245. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus the bar.
I couldn't
Yeah.
tell. I thought it was like maybe like a 10-pounder or something there on the end.
10-pounder. Come on, man. 10-pounder
I
like
didn't know,
this.
man. I didn't know. I thought
Come
you
on,
added an
man.
extra one or some shit.
I
You
got
got
a
more weight
squat
than me,
rack
and
too for y'all.
I'm on you.
I
hitting
got
that
We'll
leg
get over there
day
one
now,
of these days. Me and T gonna do a workout stream because I need to get over to T's crib and
I'm
do a
gonna hit
workout. He been
145
telling me,
plate right
bro,
now.
you need to you
I'm at the
got to get in
25.
shape. I got to
Right,
get over
that's
there
Hey,
and do a
245.
workout.
D, especially you eating them down Wendy's and all that fucking takeout
You
food.
need to
You be
stop
on that
that.
thing. You need to be. Hey, you need to really
Show
be
him how
on
to
here,
make
man.
some tortillas.
If I'm gonna
Get him
eat
some
Wendy's, I gotta
burritos
go over
and
there
make
to
about
T's crib.
14 of them jokers. Have them set up.
It's
You can be
getting
like,
my.
oh, 30
Hey,
seconds.
you're about to make me go back to the OT. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Hey, I'm almost ready.
They saying you skipping leg day, bro.
And
You
ain't
No,
nobody
I
skipping
skipping
just
leg.
leg
don't
day
got. I
here.
don't got no calves, man, but I got thighs. I'm thighin'.
You
I
skipping
got.
third leg day, too?
He said he's dying.
I'm thighin'. My
The
third
thighs
leg
is
is
what
great.
matters, man.
Yeah. I ain't never heard. I ain't never heard no woman say you look bad naked. So we cracking. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely walk around my house naked. I got
Hey,
Serengeti in
bro,
my
we
house.
gotta
Okay,
say
shoot.
that for the nightcap, man. We can't be doing that on the office, man. This is Sunday night.
Oh, I forgot
This
this
is
is not the
Sunday night,
nightcap.
man. Folks just came from church. They ain't trying to hear
Ain't
all of
nobody.
that shit.
No confessions in the DA's
They ain't
office.
got
No
no problem.
confessions. We're trying
And I'm not
to
nearly as
lie.
big as I used to
We're trying
be.
to tell them how weird it is.
Paul.
All right, look, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this shit right here. Okay. Let's get back to this. Look, I don't care about this dude, Eben Moss Backrack. He didn't really blow me away is the thing. They really didn't do a lot with him in the movie. So to me, he's a nothing burger. His chair means absolutely nothing. All right. Simu Liu, we could just keep on pushing.
Keep on
His
rolling.
Florence
Florence-
Pugh.
Pew pew.
She's cute. She's a cute woman, but I don't like her character. I don't like Yelena. I do not like that character. I think that character is weak. I think that character cries too much. She's too much into her damn feelings. I don't want to see this character again, but they throwing her in this shit because obviously she's a member of the Thunderbolts. Does anybody care about Florence Pugh?
No. But the other thing we should probably acknowledge anyways, with this many characters, even if you want to see this character back, you're only going to get to see him for like 2 to 5 minutes tops.
That's right.
You're not seeing these characters. You're going to see like 5 of them tops,
6 minutes,
maybe a couple extra here and there. But other than that, it's going to be a cameo fest for 2.5 hours. Like,
Well,
there's
so is
no way you
Infinity
can
War
film this
Endgame.
many.
The Russo did a good job of it, though.
But it led up to that. Like
you've
already seen them doing cool shit.
If you think about the beginning, it was like it was Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Ruffalo fighting those 3 unknown actors, and then all of a sudden Tom Holland came in for 2 minutes. Then it jumped to the Guardians of the Galaxy. They spaced it very good to where everybody had an opportunity to come in and didn't feel like there's like just throwing people in there. The Russo did a good job at doing that. So Again, Florence Pugh, I don't like her being close to the middle. I wish she was close to the
Kelsey
back.
Grammer in
I wish she was closer to the front.
Beast.
He's coming back.
Yeah,
which means Photon's universe.
This is what C Love was talking about, dragging all of these old actors, bringing them out. Like, bruh, do you really think Kelsey Grammer is going to move the needle? Come on now.
He's doing the Beast, so I mean,
we got Louis Pullman. That's Sentry. Yeah, you know, I liked him. I liked him in the movie. I thought he was fine, but you know, he ain't really gonna make me care about the movie anymore.
Maybe he'll be the villain. Maybe maybe Dr. Doom will utilize him. Brain manipulation. Danny Ramirez.
Yeah,
that's the fucking
new
the green suit. Yep, and from Captain America 4. So what? Yeah, you know what? He was the worst part of Captain America. Not even a little chick that I thought was girl Boston that was doing like backward flips and like kicking dudes upside the wall like 8 feet away. He was a horrible actor. He was so small. I'm like, I don't even think he's big enough to get in the damn Falcon suit. And every time he was up there, he tried to make some stupid joke that did not land. Danny Ramirez.
They said Frazier, the best Beast. Yeah. Yep.
Kelsey Grammer is awesome. The voice.
Yeah, he's awesome, but like, I don't know if he moves the needle for me. Okay. No. Does he move the needle? Does he make me want to go? Oh, I got to watch this to see Frazier. Like, nah, not really.
No.
Okay.
I think if they do.
Joseph Quinn was Johnny Storm, right?
Flame. Yeah. Flame on. Flamer. How the hell did he carry the thing? I know he can fly and he's on fire, but how the fuck you hold up like a 600+ pound thing flying going? What? Say it, Ben.
He's like 1,500 pounds to 2,000 pounds.
Yeah. Like, I know he's at least 600. Huge. Say it, Ben. I mean,
is he got super strength? Does Human Torch got super strength? I never heard of that power. That's good like, fucking question.
Like we see fucking
that dude up
out of the fucking water. Or you mean he could breathe underwater now for how long it took to drag it, go to this bottom of the seafloor, grab the chain, and start walking his ass out of there? Or he didn't even have
David Harbour, honestly, David Harbour is a good actor. I like David Harbour. And I actually like him as Red Guardian. I just don't care.
I just don't think any of his jokes land.
Funny.
Like most of his jokes don't land.
That's what he's there for, comedic relief, and he's kind of funny, but these jokes. That's fucking M'Baku, yeah.
M'Baku. Yeah,
the great country of Wakanda.
Nah, I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned. Who is this?
Hannah John
Kamen. Why did she get her own fucking chair? I don't even know
who that is. Let me think.
Is that Ghost? Is that the Ghost?
Maybe that's. I'm like. I was thinking like, who's from Thunderbolts? Is that who it is? The Thunderbolts chick? It might be her.
But she dead, right?
Yeah, no, that's Ghost.
Wait.
No. Taskmaster's dead.
Taskmaster's dead. Yeah, she's
Ghost.
Is it okay? Yeah, I see everybody's excited now. I was like, I think it's a chick from Thunderbolts. Yeah, from the Ant-Man movie, if I'm thinking right.
Tom Hiddleston. Okay, that's the first name that I actually want to like. Okay,
and that makes
like that's the first name I care about. Like, all right, cool. Loki. He's been an OG since the first phase, and Hemsworth. Okay, I'm interested in those two, seeing how they rock it out. But yeah, Hiddleston. I'm good with Hiddleston. What do y'all feel?
I'm good with him.
Yeah, it's fine. Loki's cool. Yeah.
Yep. Don't be the fucking Thor. Don't get killed again right in the beginning. You need more.
Obviously, Patrick Stewart is a big name. That's a legacy, hero, old school, OG, Professor X. I think everybody's like, yes, we would love to see Professor X get mixed into the MCU in this movie. I think everybody's going to be cool with this. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. Isn't he like 90 something though? Like, how is he gonna? He's gonna be just literally sitting there. He's like 91 or something.
Remember they did to him in Mom?
They're gonna be pulling him out of hospice care to put him in that chair, dude.
Yeah, when he was on the set of Mom, he was fucking bad. He was like old as hell. And I'm like, it's like you could have went a different route.
He's 85 this year. 85 years old.
I don't know if it's just like a big send off for them because they have done so much, in the Fox universe. And they're just, I hope they gave him the opportunity, ask them, not just be like, we need you back, and here's the money. Would you like to come back? Would you like to have this as a send off?
I mean, what can he really can't do shit.
There's nothing more you can do. But I mean,
he's going to sit there and read a couple. Hey, Pat, can you come on the set and read a few lines, wave for the cameras, whatever, and that's it. He probably just there to die. It's just like they're gonna kill him.
I'm gonna say, don't say that day.
Walk into a room. Patrick Stewart's gonna turn around in the chair. Oh, you must.
Somebody said Shatner's 94. It's like, man, these are legends right here, man. I don't want these guys working more than they have to.
With the
It's
craziness of
humbling,
this,
right?
with
Yeah.
the amount of people that have passed away just this year, I mean, are some of these actors even going to make it to this
That's what I'm
movie?
getting at. 65, 71. I'm like, when
Well,
I see
they've been-
85 and 94, I'm like, please don't
They've
work these
been
gentlemen.
in principal photography for 3 months now. They
Yep.
started filming in April.
Yep.
So they've been filming these
Yeah.
guys, So, we
That
got
was April.
that. Obviously, Ian McKellen.
Yep.
How old is he?
Legend.
He up there.
He was looking rough last time they got him. I don't think he's as old as 8. I don't think he's older than 85.
He's like right around the same age though. He's
I think he's
right
young,
up there.
but he wasn't
Yeah,
looking.
here we go right here. 86.
Oh, he is older.
Oh,
Okay.
he's older. Shit.
A little bit of 1 year older. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, these dudes is getting up there. Look, if you was going to
That's
do it,
great
you had
for
to
an
do it
old-
now.
Yeah, that's great for a man. Men don't live 100. We don't. That's the best way to say. I don't want to jinx anybody by saying you don't live to 90. These guys are doing 90. It's like men don't live to 100. Women do. Men normally live 65 to 80 years old. It's like if you get that and you're able to not
Islamic
work.
says, stop talking up death. Hey man, we just talked.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to. I don't want these
We
gentlemen.
don't like talking death, but
it's a
we
reality.
had some big celebrity deaths.
When they
Lonnie
put it onto
Anderson died.
when they put it
Lonnie
onto our
Anderson
screen.
died. Y'all remember Lonnie Anderson from WKRP in Cincinnati? Rest in peace, Lonnie Anderson. She passed away today.
I didn't know that. No.
What?
You didn't hear that? Yeah, man. It's like your childhood, right? When you was watching WKRP in Cincinnati, it's like, oh man, is Howard Hessman still alive? I don't know if he's still alive or not. But yeah, Lonnie Anderson, got my name, right? DA, Derek Anderson. Yeah, she passed on I think at the age of 90. So yeah, she lived a long time.
She's 90?
You know what? I don't even know. Let me look.
She couldn't have
But
been
she
90.
did
She had to
pass
be like
away.
at least 80,
It's something-
85, 84. She was
It's something
she had a good
nobody-
look back in the day.
Oh, she's 79. My bad, 79.
That's is one of them things that's hard to think of and talk about, but it's
For sure,
it's a
Big
natural thing of life, that everybody's gonna eventually succumb to. So make sure that if you are getting past 60, gentlemen, that you have some kind of, whether it is a will. I know it's hard to think about, but hey, it happens.
You don't want a will, you want to trust. You want to
Whatever you want. Make sure that
Yeah.
your family, the people that you love, maybe
Right, D?
somewhat
Right, D?
situated. Don't be some rich bastard
will.
saying, I'm not giving anything to my kids or anybody I love. I'm gonna give it to fucking charity. Like, wait, what?
Yo,
So-
he's
definitely
not
wanna
wrong. Farouk Tube or Fark Tube, he's not wrong, man. Lonnie Anderson was a little babe back in the day, man. When you was growing up, man, it was like, oh, she was a smoke. Yeah, she was a smoke show. Yes, Bootzilla. She was a smoke show in WKRP. Beautiful.
I never
beautiful
knew who she
woman.
was.
Smoke show.
Yeah.
Rest in
Smoke
peace,
show.
young
Not
lady.
a Sydney show, a smoke show.
Oh, my
You don't hear anybody say that about Sydney. You hear that about a 79.
No,
woman that
T.
was a smoke show.
Everybody says that about Sydney except your blind ass. All right.
That's
Everybody
crazy,
says that.
dude.
And let's get back to this. All right. So you got Ian McKellen. Who is Alan Cumming?
I know who that is.
Pause. Yes. We need a pause.
Why does got spelled like that
He
too?
played Nightcrawler. He played Nightcrawler in the
Yeah, I was
right?
like, that's right. Yeah, I was like,
yeah. Thank you.
I was like,
Yeah.
that is. Yeah. Why is
he's
it spelled like
he's
that?
getting up there too, though, man. Like
Cross
he's in
that
his
out. You
60s,
take that
isn't
off
he?
the video. This the DA's office, not the nightcap. We can't be having that up there.
Rebecca Romaine, we obviously known about her. She's in there.
Used to
James
be a
Marsden.
smoke. Used to be a smoke show.
Still is,
Yo,
man.
she
Quit
still,
playing.
she still look good. Rebecca Romaine still can get it. She can still,
She's still-
get
But
it.
they don't like
looking like-
gills.
She looking like Jennifer Love Hewitt right now, just not as big.
And look,
still
James Marsden don't move the needle either. Okay. Channing Tatum, I'm sorry. I'm not showing up to Doomsday for these. And there's like two
Hi.
actors in this whole
Was
list
he
so
a good
far.
Gambit? He was horrible as Gambit.
I'm about to say,
That
D,
nigga- come
T,
on, man.
thank you so much. I was going to say, am I the only person that thought he was a shit version of Gambit? Thank you, T. Everybody's like, oh, no. I'm like, that was the worst fucking Gambit I've ever seen.
A lot of people didn't like Gambit.
I'm not feeling this shit at all, man.
Gambit's fucking
I-
awesome.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. And then of course we get to Pedro. All right, Pedro Pascal.
Y'all gotta
Nobody's
stop the
coming
hate,
for this
man.
dude. Nobody's
Like,
coming to
coming
watch this man
off.
play Reed Richards. What?
Pedro
You gotta
Cummings.
stop hating on Pedro, man.
Pedro.
People-
You gotta stop that.
We call him Pedro in this area.
I'm sure it'll be heavily.
I don't care about Pedro Pascal.
Leia.
I don't care if this dude's in the movie. He doesn't make me buy a ticket. I wouldn't show up for this dude just because of him. And then, of course, last but not least, Robert Downey Jr. The only dude in this entire list that I could say, okay, he's worth the price, maybe the price of admission. But you got all of these chairs, and these chairs, like, we just saw all of these chairs. There's probably like what? Maybe
Weird.
4?
Bishop
Maybe
Judas
4?
got Weird Richard. He called him Weird Richard. That is hilarious. Now that is hilarious.
He's a weirdo, man. Pedro is a weirdo. Or Pedro. Excuse me. Pedro is a weirdo.
Will we see him use his powers in Doomsday, or will he just will he be stretched until he goes again?
No, they already got Spider-Man. They don't need another one because that's all he fucking did in that movie. He was just Spider-Man crawling around and shit.
Hey, see, Love, you put me on that little. Look, see, Love, thanks for that, man. You put me on that for $5. You got your money's worth on that one, bro. Because in my opinion, Doomsday ain't gonna make it. Doomsday is just not gonna make it. It's just a run-of-the-mill movie, and Marvel is in deep trouble. They're probably going to spend somewhere in the neighborhood of $500 million to make that movie. You realize that, right? They're spending probably about $500 million just to make a bunch of dog shit that nobody's going to go and watch. They're probably going to need $1.5 billion just to break even.
Because
real talk,
we see the numbers. They're not even making 500 on the last three cinematic movies. Spider-Man is going to make, if it makes $1 billion, is not included. That's Sony, Spider-Man, Marvel. It's a big conglomerate. We're not going to put that in there. If they're only averaging 450, maybe 500. And you put 500 into making the fucking thing?
You want to talk about something that has ruined a brand? Spider-Man has totally ruined a brand. Even though I like that cartoon that just came out this year, they are Pedro Pascal in themselves. Overexposure, man, and all these delays. That another Into the Spider-Verse thing got delayed another year. Like, this is, dude. That I don't like Tom Holland's suit. I don't like every time he changes stuff. I don't like that suit.
I love the suit.
The suit that he came out with.
Love that suit, bro.
You know what I like about it?
Look, hold your commentary. Hold your commentary.
You've been chilling on that all week.
Down. Let's keep going with these super chats. Shout out to Keith Tate. That's family right there. $10 says young people used to drive the box office of these films. Now young people are consuming anime and projects such as K-pop Demon Hunters. We are at the sunset of the MCU as we know it. I agree. I think the MCU is winding down. I don't think we're going to see the same MCU on the other side of Secret Wars. They got to recap it. They got to wrap it up and start something else. All right. Because like Keith says, man, it's all about anime right now. Anime is dominating everything in the cultural space. You know, Korean, like they just had K-Con down at LA, the LA Convention Center. That is cleaning up. All right. People are tired of Western entertainment, and Western entertainment is out. Sadly and unfortunately, because it all went over to Disney. You know, Disney got their grubby mitts on Star Wars. They got their mitts on Marvel, and they absolutely ran both of those franchises into the fucking ground. And so now this is where we're at, where K-pop Demon Hunters is the biggest thing on the planet. It used to be Western entertainment, Star Wars, DC, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, stuff like that. Now it's Eastern entertainment, anime, K-pop Demon Hunters. And that has, you know, look, I don't want to take anything away from anime, but Western entertainment kind of just gave you guys an open field just to run rampant through the culture. And that's basically what happened. You know, that's how it is. That's how I see it anyway. Shout out to you, Keith. Thank you for the 10, bro. I appreciate that. We got Lion Main Man for another 10. What I hate about Marvel is that they don't allow creative freedom. No project feels completely different. Like they have the same visuals and humor and storytelling. It's boring. Yeah.
It's formulaic.
It's the Marvel formula. That's what they called it. Kevin Feige called it. It's the formula, the Marvel formula. And they've been doing it with all of their TV shows. They've been doing it with all the movies. And people just ain't rocking with it. People don't like it. And that's the reason why the Fantastic Four has the box office that it has. Yep. To tease chagrin. This is where we are right now in the MCU land. I like the Fantastic Four too, T, but I'm just a realist. I call it like I see it. I call it like I see it. And I recognize that Marvel has been running, Feige specifically, has been running that franchise into the ground. And this is the reason why Marvel is not performing the way that it should.
Look, I like the fans are taking a stand when it's appropriate. I was, you remember last year, I was like, oh, I think it's going to be solid, right? I've been standing on 10 toes saying that I think it's going to be solid. It was it was a better story than Superman, way better story than Superman, right? And a smoother story. It wasn't convoluted. It was wham, bam, thank you, man. I liked it, man. But, you know, like I get the fan base saying, hey, we got to make a stand. I don't care if it was good or not. That's not the Marvel standard. I don't think we're ever going to get it because it was phony, man. It was phony. You were right, D. You said this back in 2016. He was lucky, dude. He's told they need a new head of operations, man. They got to do that, man. And stop with the girl boss, man. Stop with the girl boss. Stop with the Geek Squad guys saving people. Stop that. I want to see guns, action, muscles, testosterone. I want to see TNA, dude. I want to see hot chicks that look like Scarlett Johansson come out of nowhere and look like action heroes, man. Like, you don't have that right now, man. You don't. It's missing. It's missing. In a generation where you need boys to be boys, where is it at? I don't want to fucking watch K-pop, whatever the fuck it's called. That doesn't interest me, dude.
T ain't trying to fill K-pop demon hunters.
No, K-pop? Come on, dude. And don't tell me you look at those dudes who do K-pop and say, oh, man, they getting pooned. They're not getting pooned. Come on, man. They're not getting pooned, dude. Come on, man. I don't like the meaty, cheesy boys, man. Remember the meaty, cheesy boys from Jack in the Box commercials? That's it, man. I feel like we got that generation of kids. Jesus Christ.
T, look, I feel what you're saying, T. Like, because when Marvel was on their shit, man, they was playing to the fans that cared about it. All right, the fans that loved it. Let's go back. Let's take a little step back in time to when Marvel was on their game. All right, when Marvel was absolutely on their game and they was doing the most and they was handling business. All right. This is what we got out of, you know, a little TNA action right here. Hold on a second. Let me set this up.
It's called mixed martial arts. It's been around for 3 weeks.
It's called dirty boxing. There's nothing new about it. All right, put them up. Come on. Yeah.
I promise you this is the only time I will ask you to sign over your company.
When Scarlett Johansson showed up in Iron Man 2, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When she showed up in Iron Man 2, yes. I think this movie is terrible. I think this movie is terrible, and Scarlett Johansson made this shit great. She made this a great movie.
And his response is what every guy was thinking.
Take your eye off.
What's your name, lady?
Rushman, Natalie Rushman.
Front and center. Come into the church.
No, you're seriously not going to.
If it pleases the court, which it does.
This is such a great scene, by the way. All right. And the way look how she gets in this ring. Like, what? Bruh. That's us. That's every man. I got to get juiced up for this, bruh, because she was fire. What happened to Scarlett Johansson, man? She went woke on this too, man. She got all kind of, now she's, oh, I don't like that I was sexualized in all of these Iron Man movies, even though it made my career and I'm a big actress now because of it. Now she's talking all of that crazy shit.
Yeah, they want to do the same thing Dinklage did and kick the ladder out from under him once they used what they wanted to out of whatever they had. No, you can't do it. We shouldn't be promoting what got me there. We shouldn't do that. Stupid.
Sean, I'm gonna need you to back out of that, bro. What are you talking about? Who is he talking about? Is he talking about Scarlett? 5 out of 10.
I'm about to put this man in timeout, dude.
Bro, you about to go in timeout, bro.
You talking about prime? You talking about prime Scarlett Johansson?
Bro, you tripping, man. You are tripping hard right now.
Pull up her on the red carpet with that red dress on. Pull up her with that red dress on the red carpet when she let everybody know I'm here.
Sean, you are absolutely out of control right now, man. You are out of control. All right, that's as bad as T saying Sid is a 6 or a 7 or whatever. He be
No, but I'm right about. Come on, wait.
Yeah,
a minute. I'm right about Sid.
No, the hell you not.
Wait a minute. Do you think Sid? Wait a minute. Scarlet
No,
Prime
you think you're right about
versus Sid right now? Who better? Who winning?
You said Scarlet then versus Sydney now.
Wait. Okay, this is 2010 Scarlet. This is 2010 Scarlet.
I'm gonna get my coffee in the microwave. Let the chat think about that one. That's a good question. T. Scarlet at this point in time right here versus Sydney right now. That's a good fucking question. Because we got to zoom down and let the chat that don't know get a better idea.
Look, hey, that is an excellent poll. All right, let me put that up.
Oh.
Sydney 2025 or Scarlet. Look, now we get into the DA office type shit or nightcap type shit. We be doing weird ass polls. But this is a good question. This is a good question. Scarlet 2010. Which way are we going? Scarlet 2010 or Sydney Sweeney 2025? I know
you know what this
poll, but this is a poll we putting up. Let me know what you guys think in the poll. It's up right now. Go ahead and vote. Go ahead, T.
I'm just pleading my case here. I got the perfect example, right? 2005, we got Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean. Great CGI. And CGI was phenomenal, right? The CGI we get now is awful. Right? That's the same way. The new CGI is Sydney Sweeney. The old CGI is Scarlett Johansson. That's why I'm at. Thank you. Case closed.
Not even close.
Not even close, man. T don't be making no damn sense, man. He don't make no damn sense. Look, Scarlett Johansson was a smoke show from the word go. All right. Let's go to the most replayed part of this whole thing.
Oh,
She was a smoke show from the word go. All right. And you know, Jon Favreau was enjoying all of this shit. He was enjoying every last minute of this. That's why he kept showing up for Marvel movies. Hey, can I get into this shit again?
Like right there. Nice.
Yo, man, like, I'm sorry, man. Scarlett Johansson in her prime, bruh, one of the top actresses, model, whatever you want to call it.
Remember, don't you dare look at her and treat her like she's female gaze, man. That is not what she did. You know what?
She made a career off of that.
She would never ever put a blouse on and unbutton the top 3 buttons so you can see her cleavage. She's not that kind of woman. So don't you talk about her that way, all right?
Gwyneth Paltrow had on some $5,000 freaking shoes. Did you not see that? That's the level of detail Marvel used to do. She has some $5,000 shoes, man. Jesus, man.
Jesus, 5,000.
This was the other one, man.
There it is. That's the one I want, right there. The nice red and the curls. The curls do it for me every time.
The red hair and the curls, bro. You can't go wrong.
Right there, bro.
You cannot go wrong with that, man. She was badass, and look, we didn't care. We was like, oh, this is girl boss. You guys don't like that. Yeah, you know what? It's the girl is fine as fuck. It's like, okay, yeah, you know, we all right with it.
Till they turned her into a mom.
Knowing the backstory of being an assassin for 20-something years, yeah, like you can sell me on that idea.
I can buy it. I'll buy it. But she got to look like this. All right, she got to look like this. If she looked like you know, shit, I don't know, man. Missy Elliott or some shit, like, nah. I don't buy it.
Missy Elliott. Oh, God.
All right, look. Let's keep the super chats going. Thank you guys for your patience. I appreciate that. Where were we? Oh, I think we are Lion Mane Man. What I hate about Marvel is they don't allow. Oh, wait, you know what? I think we did this right now. We already did that one. Sorry. Thank you, Lion Mane Man, for the 10. I appreciate that. Fannie Willis Booty for $4.99. Here you go, DA, a 5-spot. So you can play that My Hero Academia clip. I'm sure it's a whole lot better than the Fantastic Four. Oh, 100%. 100%, man. Look, Fantastic Four, I think it's a good movie. I think it was a fine movie. It's going to flop because the Marvel Cinematic Universe has failed. That's all on Kevin Feige. That's all on the build-up for the first or the last 2 phases, phases 4, phases 5. It's just been a shit show. You got Ironheart, you got Ms. Marvel, you got Echo. Like, think of some of the storylines that we've had in the last 2 phases, where you've had some shitty shit, Secret Invasion. Like if you think about the bullshit that we've gotten in these last 2 phases of the MCU, it makes sense, all the sense in the world, why Fantastic Four flopped. Yep. Because the lead up to all of this stuff is it's been a disaster. There's no excuse. Kevin Feige needs to be fired. He needs to they need to scrap the entire MCU right now. Whatever they got after Secret Wars, they need to scrap it. They need to push pause for probably the next 4 or 5 years and rebuild and come back stronger and better than ever. That's what the MCU needs to do. All right. Straight up. Thank you very much, Fannie Willis Booty. I appreciate that. We got Dalton Fury just became a new YouTube member. You must have upgraded because I think you was a member always. You was already a member, Dalton. So I think you probably just upgraded, and I appreciate your upgrade. Thank you very much, sir. Hey, don't forget, you can always upgrade. If you got a $2 membership, you can always go up to $5, and $5 memberships get a little bit extra. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Weekend Wednesday for 89 Danish krona. Rumor is Pascal was hard to work with throughout the FF film, Fantastic Four film. That being said, do studios, directors, etc., give actors too much say during the process of making the film? Well, you got to understand that, like, if you're an actor that has the name recognition of Pedro Pascal, you can probably pull some weight because you're Pedro Pascal. If you're like a nobody, nobody's ever heard of you, yeah, you got to do what the director and the producers and everybody else is telling you to do, you know, and you're in line. You're going to fall in line because you don't want to fuck up that opportunity. But if you're Pedro Pascal and you've been in Game of Thrones and you're in The Last of Us, you're in Mando and Grogu, and you're in The Mandalorian, Mando and Grogu, and you've been in Wonder Woman, you've been in all of these various projects, I mean, you probably get to say what it is you want to say. They're not going to like fire you. What are they going to do to Pedro Pascal?
I was going to say they're actors. So one thing I saw in Fantastic Four is they asked these actors to improvise. Like I've stated before, when Robert Downey Jr. we got the snap, right? Well, they asked fucking Pedro to improvise in Fantastic Four. You could tell when a tragic moment passes and he's supposed to be showing emotion. Me and Sci-Fax talked about this on YouTube and Chill. There's a part where you could tell the director was like, "What would you do right here, Pedro?" And he was like, "I got you," and just reused an acting thing that he used from The Last of Us episode 1. You know, I'm not trying to spoil the part of the movie in case anybody hasn't seen it, Fantastic Four, you know, but you can tell that they give him too much freedom. I know, just like, you know, they gave him freedom to do that, to improvise, because that's what actors should do. But you don't have a fucking script. If you could write a script, you could also stop paying these actors with name recognition and get less actors, you know, lesser known actors to actually act their ass off with a good script that's quality that they want to perform on, instead of just, I don't really know, we got a basis for the script. What would you do? You're a skilled actor. That shit ain't
a lot of these actors just phone it in. I mean, it's really obvious. They're just there for that paycheck, which, hey, I don't blame anybody for that. When it's like, hey, here's $500,000, here's $1 million, here's a couple million. Of course, they're just going to show up. Of course, they're going to take that.
Give it to a new actor that's hungry. He could be like, I'm working out 7 days a week. I'll be up on set 12 hours a fucking day. I'm going to throw my heart and my ass in this motherfucker passionately, consistently, nonstop. Give it. And they aren't going to ask for $50 million. When they start asking for enormous football contracts, it's time to start looking for free agents, which they're in, or going back to the drawing board and getting some people that are fresh, ready to roll. You know, it's like, which they don't, that's how the MCU started. 10-year structured contracts with good up and coming actors. Now they're like, let's just fucking buy these fucking actors. Everybody knows with their social media account. That's not going to fly.
It would lower the cost of their movie in general, so they can start finding stuff around the $100 to $150 million range, because that's going to be the only way for these movies to make any money back. Like they got to get those budgets down. Yeah, it's crazy.
And you're exactly right. They're giving actors way too much freedom. So you need to get your writing back in order. Like James Gunn said, you know what the fucking script is. And once you know what the script is, you can know who the characters are. Who would be a good character up and coming to play this, instead of just being like, oh, Richard, what does he look like? Who's somebody that the fans have a good social media following that kind of looks like him, and not to mention ethnic? that shit's not working anymore. You know, it's the same formula that we've heard way too long. So.
I'm looking at the current poll right now. 65% of you guys are saying Scarlet from 2010. All right.
Not even a question.
What do y'all think about 2012 Scarlet? Yeah, bro.
Yeah. This scene
Scarlett
is awesome.
Johansson, like
This is an awesome scene.
This is an awesome
great scene,
which I think more women should do. Femme fatale. You're sexy. You're playing into the role. You're a helpless dame. You can't do shit. Oh my God, these guys are about to hurt you. This is hard to watch. But you know what? We've watched her in situations like this building up to it.
Well,
you know
she's actually in control the whole time.
She's in control.
She's in control the whole time. Exactly, Cyphex.
Yep.
She knew exactly what she was doing. She was in control of this entire scene. Look, this was awesome, man. This scene was great
Awesome
as hell.
scene.
You know,
the turn right there when you get the phone call, and she's like, she's expecting like, dude, what the fuck, man? Come on, man. I was playing this shit up. These motherfuckers are actually falling for it. What the hell are you doing? She was WWEing the shit out of this motherfucker, you know, coming out like she's playing the villain. You know, she sold the hell out of it. And they're like, what? Who the fuck she talking to? Why is she talking? Like, it's completely turned. Dude, great job. And bosoms bouncing. Fuck yeah. This is what'll sell. This is sex selling.
Sitting there listening.
Yeah. And I know female gays, you know what? Y'all looked at Chris Hemsworth with his back and his fucking almost his damn ass and testicles for the past fucking 10 years. Let us see at least a little jiggle physics going on, please. That's all.
There you go, Indiana Jake. Peak MCU, man. That's when the MCU was on its game. No longer. All right. We so far removed from that shit, bro. we haven't been to peak MCU since in the last 6 years. All right.
I don't think they do. They don't. One thing is missing from them. They don't do surprise anymore. They used to do surprise, like, oh shit, man, I wasn't expecting that. And they did that. The internet was around then. YouTube was around then. They just don't. They're not good at keeping secrets. They were very, very good at keeping secrets back then, and now they give poor effort, man.
Like when it might have, whether it was an accident or not, when like Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo accidentally leaked, then it just became a thing. Then when the leaks got out, like it was like, remember, it's a Photoshop from Andrew Garfield that was set out to draw hype for the movie, and it just got to the point to where now every time a movie comes out, what's going to leak? Oh, since they got tired of it, and they're like, well, we can't leak Thunderbolts. Hey, what's up, everybody? Florence Pugh from behind the stage. I can't show you much because they'd be in trouble. So it's like, stop showing us shit. You know, we saw way too much of Superman going into it. We saw the whole fucking movie in the trailer. Stop showing us behind the scenes. You're losing the movie magic. You don't need to see all that shit. It's just, you know, stop. Leave a little bit to fucking thought.
I agree. Shout out to Fannie Willis Booty for $4.99 from the Winslows to the Wakandans. What's going on here, DA? Yo. Yeah, look, the Wakanda, Eyes of Wakanda, I know T apparently likes it. I just think it's lackluster. The first episode was stupid. The second episode was not that great. Haven't seen the third and the fourth episode yet. I'll get to it eventually, probably. I don't know. Nothing's really enticing me to watch. Is the third episode good, T?
Yes, it's serviceable, man. Look, it's okay. To me, it's just popcorn stuff till we get. It's something to do until we get to. There's nothing on. Football wasn't on this weekend. Once football comes,
does it tie? Does any of this tie into the MCU? Because I felt the first two. No. It doesn't really tie in, right?
The last episode is what I didn't like. The last episode will piss you off, dude. The last episode will piss you off.
It's just like homework for like extra credit, but I'm not really going to get credit. So I was like,
remember that?
No, I'm good.
Remember the Relooted game we were talking about like a month or two ago? Is that like, was that looking like it? And I'm just being racist, thinking it has something to do with it, or does it legitimately have something to do with it?
It
feels like it has something to do with this, doesn't
it? Relooted the show.
Like, is it supposed to be like tied to end with this, or is
because
if
you guys don't know what Eyes of Wakanda, if they don't know what Eyes of Wakanda is, it's basically all of these Wakandans are going out into the world to recover Wakandan artifacts. That's basically what it is. They're going out into the world trying to recover Wakandan artifacts that have either been lost or stolen from them.
Relooted.
And that's basically what Relooted was.
Yep, stealing back
It's
artifacts.
like
that were stolen.
100% the same thing. Yeah.
So I was like, is it supposed to tie into this, or was it does it, or was it going to? And they're like, hey, look, if this is going to be a success, because they're owned by the same people. Disney owns.
I don't
Epic.
think anybody fucking cares. I honestly, it's just a dumbass idea. But
they didn't come back to get Kunta Kinte. They came back to get the goddamn piece of metal. Didn't come back to get you. Came back to get a piece of metal. Fuck Conda, man.
There you go. There you go. Thank you very much, Fannie Willis Booty, for the $4.99. We got Jay Donar, 89 for $2. Elena is the Temu version of Black Widow. She sucks. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I don't like Yelena whatsoever, man. I don't like the character. I think Florence Pugh is a great actress. I just don't like that character. She's sad. That's her character. I'm sad. I'm a sad little girl because my family were, a bunch of, the Red Room, and, there are a bunch of agents, secret agents, and this and that. That's why I'm sad. That's the fucking Yelena character. I'm like, that's all you got? Is there more to your character than that? Nope. At least not in the Thunderbolts, it wasn't. So, yeah, I don't really care about Yelena at all. She sucks 100%, Jay.
Sucks.
Yeah, she's just not a good character. Thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate that. Ramon Carter, Russo brothers shooting without a finished script. What's up with that, man? Why does Marvel keep shooting without a finished script? Does anybody have any, like?
Come on, man. What are y'all?
I'm lying.
A lot. They got a lot of characters in this. This movie is going to have to be all action and no story. And the problem with this is we deserve story. We deserve story. But they're not. There's too many characters in this for there to be story, man. Like Cyfax said it earlier, man. Like how long are you gonna have? You came to see Robert Downey Jr. I want to see more than 15 minutes of Robert Downey Jr. How you gonna squeeze him in? How? They're gonna be.
If you're looking at 2 to 3 minutes per character, you got almost 25, 30 people right there. That's an hour and 40 minutes of just those names.
Thank you.
Yeah,
like that's it.
They can't just stand around.
Make it 3 hours. Make it 3 hours.
They can't solve. You can't solve problems. What are you gonna do? The power of prayer. Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna have to be in action mode, man. This is gonna be. What was it? Was it Infinity War, where it was all action and no story, or was that Endgame? Which one was all story? Because remember, one was story and one was Endgame.
That
right?
was Endgame. Yeah,
Endgame, all action, no story. They're gonna have to be just balls to the wall. Pause. Just action to me. Unless they now, if they did a curveball, pardon me, if they did a curveball and said this is Doomsday Part 1, Doomsday Part 2, I would love that. I would love if they pulled a curveball on us like that. That would be something super special.
Nah, they're going to give us Doomsday, and then they're going to finish it up in Secret Wars. If you've read the Secret Wars run, Dr. Doom is your villain. And so, in my opinion, I think Doomsday is Doom killing off all of these random old characters like Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen and all of them old cast, Kelsey Grammer, everybody. Oh, I can't wait to see these guys in the movie. Oh, it's going to be awesome to see Patrick Stewart in Doomsday. And then he's going to get killed off. All right, that's what's going to happen to him. They're basically bringing these guys in as lambs to the slaughter. They're going to wipe them out. They're going to kill them. And Doom's going to do the business. And then they're going to set it up for Secret Wars. All right, because Doom is the villain for Secret Wars. They don't have the Beyonder.
I do not.
They don't have the Beyonder. The Beyonder don't exist.
When he holds him just up there.
I don't want to see him be. Why do you need to bring in all these other people for one villain? That's stupid. I want you've done that.
They're trying to. This is the MCU. They're trying to set up Dr. Doom, but the only thing they've done to set up Dr. Doom is the post-credit scene
where RDJ was in.
Yeah, it's
a post-credit scene that RDJ was in. It was definitely him.
Yeah, unless Brand New Day sets it all up, which that's still just one movie, and it's not going to because there's
no, it's not. It's
doing its own thing.
Brand New Day was supposed to come out after Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, remember Doomsday has gotten bumped back from May to December. Brand New Day is coming out in July. All right, and
July 31st. Yeah, it's 364 days before release. It started filming, which is crazy as shit. It's fucking nuts. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm gonna be surprised that gets pushed back.
Dinar 89. Jay Dinar 89 for $2. 2010 Scarlett Johansson was peak. You won't get no argument from me.
No
You won't
argument.
get no argument from me. Where are we at in the poll, by the way?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. With the poll's been running for almost 20 minutes. I'm gonna shut it down because it looks like Scarlett Johansson is winning outright. 2010 Scarlett, 63%.
Wait, Sydney Sweeney's not a natural
63%
blonde?
for 2010, Scarlett. Bruh,
She
I
dyes her
think
hair?
Sydney deserved a little bit better than I'm not saying that Sydney Sweeney should beat Scarlett, but 63 now 64%.
Let's go blow for blow.
After I started talking about it, a couple of you guys said, "Yeah, let me go and vote for Scarlett." So
Sydney
Scarlett
doesn't
at
have great
64.
genes. She has brown hair. She didn't have blonde hair. She dyes
she
her.
got
She
when
great
she was
does not have
14.
great genes. It's a lie.
That's your
Hollywood
queen.
doesn't like it.
That's your queen. Hey, auntie. That's your queen. Huh? That's who y'all.
Bro.
You. Hey, I'm gonna do Denny Green. we had him, and we let him off the hook.
Where's the Gary clip? I know there's some people out there saying that she is not. And with that, I would say.
So I'm gonna end it right
Okay.
there. 64% Scarlett wins by a landslide, bruh. That's wild to me, man. That's absolutely crazy. But hey, it is what it is. The people have spoken. Shout out to the people. All right,
But
we
I'm
got
crazy.
Sean, the artist, says ScarJo is overrated. Yo, 2009 Jennifer Love Hewitt is better. What? And it's weird no one has mentioned Snarky J lately. Y'all mention Snarky J every damn day in my chat.
Well,
What are you talking
because
about?
SJ.
Snarky J gets look. Snarky J is in on everybody in my chat. She is on.
She was looking
mind.
good the other day.
What are
Dressed
y'all
up as
talking
Invisible
about?
Woman.
Let me give a rating. Let's look up
Shout out
Snarky
to
J.
Snarky J. Mwah.
Snarky J.
She dressed up as Invisible Woman the other day as Jessica Alba, Invisible Woman. I was like, that's probably
This
my
is
favorite.
it?
I like that one.
She's all right at best.
She's
I'm
not
gonna
a
be in
fucking
agreement
celebrity
with that
superstar.
team.
She's a YouTuber. She's a normal person. She's one of us. You know what? That brings her
She
up
is one
at
of
least
us.
1.5.
Yeah,
At least
she is
one and a half,
one of
got
us.
two
She is
bumps
one of
in
us.
This is the
100%.
most basic regular. This is like a
Hey,
strong 5 or a
she's one of
a
us.
high 4. What are y'all talking about? This is
does
Yuck
great
City,
cosplay.
dude.
She
What
does
is
amazing cosplay. Amazing cosplay. Let me find
Now,
out.
Snarky,
is
bring up the
this?
T for us, Snarky J. What do you think about me? I think you're
What
awesome.
what? This is a regular. This is her look.
You're like, what the fuck is that?
This is her look. This is her look, and you're trying to say
Gorgeous.
that this is the one?
Yep.
This is the
I'm trying,
one?
I'm trying to lock arms to her elbows and go on a date tonight.
T, you need to
Absolutely.
calm down. bro.
100%.
This is who you think is it?
Yep. That's who I'm trying to marry right there. Snarky J.
That's your waifu, huh?
You know what else I like?
Here's
That's
Snarky
hot.
J for all of my look. We got a Snarky J fan club in the chat. I think it's obvious by now. So here's your Snarky J look for the day as Emma Frost.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Emma Frost, Snarky J. There we go.
Marvel Rivals.
I mean,
Snarky J
it's a
fans
Marvel
in the chat.
Rivals costume.
Thank you
Uh-huh.
guys for always rocking it out. Snarky J is one of us, man. She's a YouTuber. All right. She does great reviews. I think I like her reviews. I'm subscribed to her channel. I
You
like
vouch
her
for her,
reviews.
D? Do you vouch for her?
I vouch for her
Okay,
channel.
all right.
Her channel is dope.
All right.
You
Well,
should
she's still a
subscribe.
fucking
She's a good,
five.
she's a look. Shout out to Snarky J. We would love to have you on one day. Snarky
Love
J's
to.
got a great channel. All right, great channel,
My
great
heart goes out
reviews,
to you.
great.
Did it? Let me-
She's,
I gotta
she's
do some
solid
more
all the way
investigating.
around, man.
This is a
And look,
regular.
half the audience,
I do that all
half
the
of our people are Snarky J fans. So no disrespect to them. Okay,
Yeah, she's awesome. And she puts in the work, dude. So, I mean, you know what?
she does, man. You got to give her credit, man. She puts in the work. She works hard for her channel. She does a good job with cosplay. I have
She
zero
does some pretty
problems
crazy
with
cosplay.
Snarky J. T's the only one that's judging people on a daily basis, morning, noon, and night. He's always
pretentious.
judgmental,
It's all right.
man.
Nothing wrong with
He's
that.
so judgmental, man.
Are you
Snarky J-
saying this way? Are you saying this because you think is she girlfriend material?
Yes.
Fun material? Or
I'm
is
out
she
the game.
Probably, I
can't
hope.
comment on that. I think she's a great YouTuber.
I
and
think
she's
she's
a great
girlfriend material. Is she
cosplayer.
fun
That's what I
material?
say.
I really hope so. I mean, that's
The
what
rest
you want.
of it,
out
I'll
a
leave to
girlfriend.
you guys. Look, you notice Cyfax has dipped all the way up out of this conversation.
He ain't trying to get in
No,
trouble.
I'm here.
Cyfax
You know
is
me, I'm
like,
all for it.
I'm out of this one.
Okay, I'm here. I'm looking at the chat. Chat saying she's girlfriend. Yes. All right. Then I strike mine from the record. She gets 2 points. It moves up to a 7. There you go. You happy? And plus, I seen she got a little cleavage here, so we got it. We got it.
She's too young for T.
Is she
25? Damn.
Is she too young? That's why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling.
Young.
She's too young.
A little bit.
She's too young.
She comes. A lot of people that are like actual like into YouTube come off presentable themselves as older, so you got to be careful. But I always say, I know I just hit 43, but if you're over 25, game on. You're old enough to understand what you're up to.
Let me finish up these
when I was 25,
so we can keep the show
going.
We're gonna be here bullshitting around forever, and this is more of a nightcap thing. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for the love, the support. Let's get on with where are we at? Shit, I lost my place. Okay, here we go. Pre-Dawn Corpse for $2 says, hail DA and crew. Hail to the chat. Thank you very much, Pre-Dawn Corpse, for the 2. Appreciate it, brother. Much love to you, sir. Zodlander member for 1 month. In my opinion, Johansson over Sweeney. Sometimes Sweeney looks to have droopy eyes, wears way too much makeup and bling. She is still hot, however. Sorry, T. Yeah, so T, he don't agree with you, but you know, he says, yeah, she sometimes, you know, she got a little bit too much makeup. You know, she got a little bit too much bling, a little necklace and earrings and shit.
Hey, y'all, don't listen to your crazy uncle. That's why I'm your crazy uncle T. Don't look. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. Like for this, she's not my era. Like she's y'all era. Y'all got to prop her up, man. I'm proud of y'all. I'm just saying, for me, she's out there running. But for y'all, man, I support y'all, man. She just don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? She's like a Lord of the Rings to me. She's not what I want. You know, it's cool.
Not your style. Not
my style.
All right, real talk. I get it. Thank you very much, Zodlander, for the member chat. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. Appreciate that, bro. We got Pre-Dawn Corpse coming back. Cyfax, favorite Iron Maiden song. Mine is Fatima the Opera. In my opinion, it's one of the greatest songs ever written. What you got for Pre-Dawn Corpse?
It's a good song. I did answer him in chat, and it would be Rime of the Ancient Mariner. It's one of my favorite Iron Maiden songs. It's one of those only songs that's over 10 minutes. I believe it's like 13 minutes long, and I can still listen to the whole thing without kind of getting bored of it. Because sometimes when bands play songs that long, it gets old really quick. But that song's a great song.
Is Iron Maiden breaking the law?
No, that's Judas. That's Judas Priest.
Okay. I can remember who they were.
That was the very first song I ever learned on a guitar. Breaking the law.
Okay, I thought it
was so easy.
Here we go. And then lastly, we got Fannie Willis Booty for $4.99. I vote for Rabbit for Rachel over Scarlet DA. Man, she was a menace on your channel for a while, huh, DA, bro? What happened to Rabbit for Rachel? I guess once Rachel Zegler disappeared, Rabbit for Rachel just closed up shop and dipped out and disappeared. But Rabbit for Rachel was fun. I said, I was telling people, do not ban Rabbit for Rachel, because the Rachel Zegler stands, they were out in force. They were coming for the attack. They were slamming everybody. And I said, hey, look, we're open to all opinions. If you love Rachel Zegler and you rock with Rachel Zegler, come on through. We want to hear from you. We want to commiserate with you. We want to break bread with you and chop it up with you and talk with you. But everybody kept banning Rabbit for Rachel. I guess she was doing too much, or he, or whoever. But yeah, Rabbit for Rachel.
They would spam a lot.
Rabbit for Rachel is always welcome back on my channel. Okay, I will never boot Rabbit for Rachel off my channel. That was everybody else. That wasn't me. All right, that wasn't me. Shout out Fannie Willis Booty. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And then lastly, we got Jay Dinar 89 for 5. Uncle T, that red Gene Unit tank top is poisoning your vision. Snarky J puts in that YouTube work, and with her cosplay game, she can get it. So T,
the G Unit tank top,
man. Maybe the G Unit tank top is cutting like some sort of circulation off. I don't know what's happening, man. Maybe that's what's happening.
She's aging my kids. I'm wrong. There you go. 100% wrong. 100% wrong. She's aging my
See,
kid.
He ain't
admits
gonna
it.
never rate.
He
No,
owns
he ain't
it.
gonna
He
never
admits
rate
it.
nobody that's his kid's age, which I can understand. All right, I'm not even mad at that.
And you guys just saying how much she's put into work. I looked at her thing. She got an Optimus Prime, man. She aging my kids, man. She's great. She's awesome, dude. If you want to
She
rate her
does.
kid,
No. But real talk, I like when the cosplayers are putting in work. I like when they put in a lot of work. They don't just dress up a couple of times. Like, Snarky J does a lot of work. She does a lot of great cosplay. I love good cosplay. Nothing wrong with good cosplay. I see it all the time when I'm going to conventions. So, yeah, I give Snarky J all the love and all the respect for the work and the time and the attention that she puts in to the detail of the characters. She really does a good job. Thank you, everybody, man. We just went through like 20 super chats or whatever that shit was. A lot of super chats. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and give some super chat love. All Might. All right, my guy. Here we go. All right. DC fans. I know some of the DC fans don't like James Gunn, but let's talk a little shit, at least for a little bit, at the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Superman is kicking the Fantastic Four's ass. And right now, it's DCU 1, Marvel 0 in the head-to-head matchup, okay? If you're an old school fan like I am, and you used to love the battles back and forth with Marvel, DC, and Marvel, we used to battle it out back and forth back in the day, man. That's what we did. Look, DCU got the edge right now, man. Head-to-head matchups, Superman is going to beat Fantastic Four. Two classic versions of, or two classic DC and Marvel comics, all right? The first family versus, the big blue Boy Scout, and it looks like DC is going to come out on top. I love it. I love it. Okay. I'm a DC fan. I'm DC more than Marvel. I like Marvel, but I'm DC more than Marvel. So I'm a toot DC's horn, even though I didn't think, look, real talk. I didn't think Fantastic or Superman was a better movie, but DC wins. I'm just going to take it. All right. DC has the victory. They won. First one goes to DC. Do you guys see this being a rivalry and a matchup going forward with James Gunn coming from Marvel and then playing out in the DC universe, building the DC universe out? Do you guys see this as a rivalry that the fans will ultimately get into, or are the fans going to, whatever, we don't care? Well, how do you guys see it right now?
I think it'll probably it could be a thing. We just need to see at least one more movie out of James Gunn's DCEU, because just going off the one movie, like you were even saying, I think actually most of us on this panel agree that we probably liked Fantastic Four overall. Like, it's a better movie. It's an easier to digest movie. Like, Superman was kind of all over the place, but it wasn't the hit that it needed to be. Like, I don't think it really launched a new universe well enough yet. So it's hard for me to judge on that, but I would like it to be. That'd be cool if we can, because if they can get back into a rivalry again, to where it'll make people want to do better. You always do better when you have a rival. And so when if that becomes a possibility with Brand New Day dropping, and then if Doomsday somehow does good, even though it seems like I can't really see many ways that does well. Unless I don't know how they're going to pull that one together, but those two need to do well. Fantastic Four is not the one for sure, but yeah, Superman, and then I guess Supergirl is going to be the next big movie. Like, Peacemaker is not going to really move the needle, even if people like it or not. It's not going. I don't think that's going to matter too much.
That's a vanity project for his wife.
Movie. Pretty much.
Peacemaker's a vanity project for his fucking wife. We saw that the other day.
Well, no, I think you're right, Cyfax, and this is something that I feel like if you have a rivalry where both sides are pushing each other, I think that's what it helps. It helps. It doesn't necessarily mean that, both sides are going to elevate, but when you have competition breeds success. If you have somebody competing against you, trying to beat you, and trying to rise to the top, that's going to bring out the best in you. And when you start bringing out the best in your counterpart, and the counterpart starts bringing out the best in you, that's when the cream rises to the top. Everybody starts working harder. Everybody's locked in. Yo, we got to beat these guys. That's the way it was when Marvel and DC used to battle it out in comics. And it brought out some of the best storylines that we've ever gotten out of comics. So I want to see a DCU MCU rivalry. I want to see that because I think we'll get better content out of it. You know, when the DCEU, when Zack Snyder, the Snyderverse was doing their thing, it really, like, the people that was running it, they just didn't really have it together at that point. You know, Marvel.
Well, they tried to mainstream it. They tried to just shoot it up to where Marvel already was. They didn't take the time to truly build it out like Marvel did. By the time, like, they went from like Superman right into Justice League, it felt like within just a couple movies, which is kind of sounding what Doomsday is going to do. It's going to do that for this new iteration of Marvel for Phase 6. They're doing that, but they're even skipping the Superman movie, or like the 2 movies before that. They're just going right into their Avengers. They're going right.
You know what's funny?
It's crazy.
You know what's funny? Actually, Marvel used to chase DC. DC didn't, or you just said like was chasing Marvel, trying to be like them in the MCU. Before the MCU Phase 1 came out, I remember Edward Norton saying we wanted the Hulk just to be a good movie, like Dark Knight. Batman was fucking running it. They were like, holy shit, comic movies could be this fucking good. And Edward Norton was, they're making the Hulk. He was like, our movie's going to suck compared to this. We need to fucking restructure, do better. Like DA said, you got competition. You see this fucking phenomenal movie come out. Wait a minute. This is what my movie looks like. We need to go back and fix some shit, a lot of shit, because now how are you going to be able to fucking sell a trailer to this compared to what we just saw with Batman and the Joker Heath Ledger performance? If y'all didn't know, that came out before fucking Incredible Hulk, the precursor to the first MCU. So there was a point in time when DC was bigger than Marvel. Then Marvel got bigger than DC. Now you can see DC starting to get bigger than Marvel. They're competing, and Marvel's going down. I mean, in the fans' eyes, you know, if we like the Superman movie more than this fucking, that means DC's they're leveling out. DC had the chance to rise back up, even though they've had 10 years of this fucking Avengers shit coming on. Supergirl has the opportunity to be good, and you have nowhere else to go but up there. We don't have to do these stupid TV shows like Lanterns. If that's a success, great. But we also know that the TV success has been far and few between. I would fucking forego that shit and just work on a cinematic universe. I would be doing a stupid trying to get my HBO Max shit off by getting the Penguin season 2 out and fucking Lanterns. And no, you want to make, Elseworld movies, low budget, that's fine, but they need to be fucking cinematic movies. That's it. No TV shit. Unless it's animation. Was animation fine?
Yeah, you remember they had Swamp Thing? Swamp Thing was probably one of their best projects they had.
That Swamp Thing was good. Yeah, that Swamp Thing that was on the DC. What was it, DC Universe or something?
Yeah, it was like DC Universe. Yeah,
but it was Elseworlds. That didn't tie in anything. That'd be an Elseworlds that didn't tie into anything. Wasn't expected to tie in anything, and it was kind of its own relative, look universe, and that's why it worked. So it's
I wish
like
they went back to that, man. I wish they went back to that. Real talk. It was good. It was really good.
San Pedro.
Yeah, look, Sean said, DA, you knew the right way to say San Pedro. All right, San Pedro, and making that as Pascal's name and being the same as Pedo. Classic, just classic. If you know us, if you're from the South Bay out here in LA, if you're from the South Bay, San Pedro.
That's not how Madonna says it.
Last night she dreamt of San Pedro, but that's how I say it. San Pedro.
And Madonna,
right?
she's gonna.
She knows what's up. As a former Carson Colt, you know what's up, man.
We don't like San Pedro.
That's not how you pronounce it.
I don't like you. I'm from Carson. We don't like Pedro.
It's
not like no damn San Pedro. Yes, sir.
You know that.
Yes, sir. Look, and Sean came back. I would like Rockefeller to say San Pedro. Yes, that's how you say it.
San Pedro.
No, it's not Pedro. It's not Pedro Pascal. It's Pedro Pascal. That's what we say. All right.
Big shout out to San Pedro, longshoreman community. But
look, longshoreman. Hey, you guys got my respect, man. Pedro is look, I like to say Pedro. San Pedro is a longshoreman community along with Wilmington down here in the LA South Bay. These guys, they bring in the ships. All right. These guys are hard workers, man. Much love to all of them dudes. It's
Midnight
all fun.
millionaire.
It's all in fun. It's all in good fun that we call
Love
y'all
all that.
San Pedro because look, that's how we are. All right. Carson Colt, Sea House, Beat Blue, #1, baby. That's how we do it. All right, let's move on.
Mighty
to this
Blue,
one
baby.
right.
Mighty Blue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's move on to this. Look, Hollywood Handle posted this up, and this is what I want to understand. Hey, thanks, Sean, for the 199. Why do movies do this dumb shit? Jurassic World Rebirth releases on digital platforms on August 5. That's 2 days from now. All right, it's Tuesday. The film grossed $720 million so far globally on a $180 million budget. So it's made its money back. It's profitable. Why not keep it in theaters?
Yeah.
Why not stretch it? I don't understand this shit. I don't understand why are movies and why is Hollywood doing this crap, man? It seems like it's just hurting the film industry overall. It's hurting the theaters for sure. All right, because now it's like
secondhand theaters.
5?
Remember the secondhand theaters?
Came out July 2nd, but the movie's been out a month. This doesn't make any
it's
sense.
just shy of just over a month later, and they're already putting it on here. I mean, unless because we don't hear about like the numbers that they're selling through like Prime Video and VOD and all that stuff. Like because I don't really hear about those numbers after stuff like this happens. Like maybe they are making a lot of money on the back end by doing this, but I can't really see how that. And I think it would be hurting the relationship with the theaters, wouldn't it? Like, it's like this is your most profitable movie. Keep it in. there.
Like think about the secondary film theaters that I love going to. Great for date nights. If anybody wants to know, instead of spending all your fucking money, go to the secondhand theaters when they come out like a month after they're in the main theaters because they're a little small, a little bit more, quiet. You can get beers there and shit for a lot cheaper than you can. This fucking is going to destroy the secondhand theater. There's going to be no point. Why would I go to a secondhand theater now where it's fucking disgusting and I'm only paying $4 for a bucket of popcorn to watch a movie and a shit fucking screen when I get a digital on mine? This defeats the game. And again, also people like me that want to buy the physical copy, you're fucking me. I'm paying the most money for the tangible thing. I'm one of your biggest marketers. I buy physical copies for movies. You're screwing me now. I got to wait for the digital copy because I want to buy it. Save money buying it with the Blu-ray and digital, and I'm gonna have to wait at least a month after this. At least a month.
Yeah. I just don't understand it. To me, you're cooking your own goose when you're doing this type of bullshit. Like, let the movie sit in theaters for 90 days. I don't see the problem with that. This movie's, we're not. Maybe it doesn't sit in theaters for 90 days, but we're not releasing it to any kind of VOD, any kind of streaming service for 90 days. After 90 days, okay, all's fair game. But to me, this is just hurting the movie theaters because to me, it's like, okay, this thing is going to be out August 5th. If somebody said, hey, Jurassic World Rebirth, everybody's talking about it. It's going to be blah, 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 blah. Okay. It's coming out on VOD August the 5th. Oh, shit, I can wait a month. I don't have to go and pay $25 by myself to watch this. I can go and wait a month and I can get it for $25 on VOD, but I got it in my surround sound, 20 or 70 inch.
You can
screen.
invite your friends over. You can bring
I can
your girl
invite
over.
all
You
the
can
homies over. Yeah.
Get some beer for way cheaper. Like make some food and whatever. You don't got to go get like shitty popcorn. Hell, just make your own popcorn, whatever. Way the hell cheaper. You could do it for $35 with beer included and have like 8 people watch it at your place.
What I don't understand is this is a movie that's doing well in theaters for the most part. All right, it's going to make its money back. Maybe I need to hit up Valiant Renegade so he can explain this to me like I'm 5 because that's how I do. But it's like, why the fuck would you put this movie out of theaters? All right, why would you push this out of theaters and onto digital platforms on August 5? When you still can make some money off of this? Like if you'd go and you look at it in theaters right now, it's actually still bringing in some money this week. Where is it at? Hold up. Let me bring this up. It's still bringing in money. It's not like, it's not like big money. All right. But it's still bringing in something.
And it's bringing in revenue for the theaters too. They're business partners. So even if it's not bringing in what they want, if it's bringing in something, it should be like, hey, You've been scratching our backs, helping us when we were trying to keep the movie industry alive in COVID. We will allow you to keep it for an extra week, even though we didn't want to, because that's a tit for tat fucking relationship. That's how it works. When the times are down, I help you. When my times are down, you help me.
$8 million. It made $8 million this weekend in theaters.
That's crazy. It's the top 5 movies. Let's take it out of there.
Yeah, that's still going to be making more than like even though I like to promote indie movies and stuff like that. It makes more than any of those indie movies you're running. Like it's still made more than like Together and stuff like that. I mean, shit, it made half of what Naked Gun did. Like,
yeah, just let it sit there and let it trickle down. Like next week, it might drop and it will go, oh, it made $5 million next weekend. And the weekend after that, oh, it made, $2 million or whatever. Let it trickle all the way down to where it's making nothing. And then, and only then, do you pull it and put it on VOD. It doesn't make any sense to me why Hollywood does this. I know they probably have some strategy behind it. And they're saying, oh, no. This is the best way to do it. To me, it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, yeah, I got to bring Valiant on one of these days. Say, hey, Valiant, man, explain it to me like I'm a dumbass. Because clearly I am. Because there's no way in the hell I would be pulling this out of theaters this early. Okay? It doesn't make any damn sense to me whatsoever. But, I mean, some people understand this. This is movie math. Draconis is saying studio is being impatient, trying to generate streaming interest too soon, but you're still generating money in the box office. Like that's what don't make sense to me. And you're killing the theaters when you do this. The theaters got to be pissed. It's like, bro, this has barely been 30 days and you're already moving it on to streaming. Come on. Like, can we make some money? Thomas Nazareta says, in my theater, I only paid $3 for popcorn, $7.50 for a ticket, $6.75 for a large soda, totaling the $17.25. But see, yeah, that's the point, Thomas. Like, if you watch this on Tuesday when it drops, you're probably paying like $25. You can invite some friends over. You can hang out at your house. You can get some pizzas, and you can have a great time for the total of $25, which is like a little bit over the price of the ticket that you paid for all of this stuff. So why go through all of that? Like, to me, they're making customers say it's not worth going to the movie theaters. That's how I read it. Okay. That's how I read it. So to me, it just doesn't make any sense, for Jurassic World to be doing this whatsoever. All right, let's move on to this. I want to talk about this real quick. I think this is interesting. I think this is worthy of a discussion right now. The DCU is kicked off, okay? The DCU is kicked off. How is Supergirl going to do? 2026 Supergirl is going to come out. This person, on this web, when Batman fly, Supergirl got double the likes of Spider-Man. All right, so Supergirl, if you see this poster, got 28 million views when it dropped out, in July. And look, I'm going to say this, man. I think Millie Alcock is going to probably be all right as Supergirl. But I got a question. Does Supergirl make more money than Superman? Superman's not like blowing off the box office right now. Does Supergirl make more money than Superman? Before you guys attack me and say that's stupid, that's not going to happen, I want you to think about this. Superman came in a crowded July. Lots of movies out. Lots of stuff going on in the month of July. Supergirl is going to be early on in June, I think. It's coming out in June of 2026. All right, so we're about 10 months away or so from Supergirl dropping. I think Supergirl has and that Girls Gone Wild. I've heard a lot of girls talking about that. I've heard a lot of females talking about this. And they're saying, oh, we're all in. The female audience is all the way in with Bad Girl, Girls Gone Wild, Supergirl. They love it. They love it. They equate it to Harley Quinn. And you know how big of a character Harley Quinn is. Harley Quinn is a huge character. Okay.
Are you wondering if they could take like the Barbie crowd, get some of that Barbie, like if they do, depending on their promotion for it? Because the other person that they're going to be promoting is Jason Momoa, and a lot of women like that guy. So that could really,
bring that up. Thank you, Cyfax. They'd love them in Aquaman, right?
Could bring in that female audience, yeah, for sure.
I'm dead serious when I say this.
Yeah.
There's a possibility Supergirl will outdo Superman's box office. There's a strong possibility of that. And I wonder how y'all feel about, like, not to say how you feel about it, but like, yo, that's wild to me. But yeah, Jason Momoa showing up as Lobo, and everybody loves Jason Momoa. The females love Jason Momoa. And now you got Bad Girl, Girls Gone Wild, Supergirl, kind of feeling like, yeah, she's a little bad sister, you know, Harley Quinn kind of action. You know, the girls love them some Harley Quinn. That damn cartoon. Look, I think the cartoon was trash, but nevertheless, Margot Robbie, they had that thing going, man. So if Millie Alcock, yes, I said Alcock.
Damn it. Sean, I see you in the chat over there.
Captured that imagination in that same crowd that Harley Quinn captured. Bro, you talking about
wait a minute. Nobody's going to watch this.
There was a lot of women that really like that Supergirl
That's why I brought
TV
it
show.
up. That's why I brought it up, T. Okay, explain why nobody's going to watch this movie.
Why?
Why won't the same, let me set it up this way. Why wouldn't the same crowd that went out and loves Harley Quinn, cosplays her all the damn day? Why is it that this audience, along with the same people that love Jason Momoa from Aquaman, that made Aquaman $1 billion movie, all right, he's playing Lobo, why aren't these women and all of these people coming to watch Supergirl?
Because you're alienating the audience. If I'm a male, why do I want to watch this movie? What interest is there for me to watch this movie to see a drunk college girl? Why? I don't want
going with your girl.
You might as well call it Pitch Perfect 4. I don't want to watch this. Why? And it's running. What you going to put her name? She can't even have her name on a billboard
for that. You're not going to be the audience for that. All right.
What audience is going to be the same audience? Go back to the poster, D. Go back to the poster.
So
is that the fool? You can't even put her name up. Look out. Alcock. You can't even do it. Look up Alcock. You can't even market it. You can't even have her name on a billboard.
Look, everybody's trying to say the Harley Quinn movie flopped, though. I understand that, but there's a big, like, the point I'm making when it comes to Harley Quinn is a very popular character. That Birds of Prey movie was bullshit. Nobody liked it, but Harley Quinn as a character is enormously popular. All right, if they market this the correct way, if they had a Harley Quinn movie when the DCU was in, or the DCEU was in a good position, I think Harley Quinn would have blown up. All right, I think she would have.
That CW Supergirl movie,
shit. And the
CW Supergirl show, like, there was a lot of people that watched that it went on for like 5 or 6 seasons.
That's a good point as well.
They might want to be like, oh, I want to see Supergirl again. I liked her. So they could be bringing in some of that crowd too.
Enough to make money?
Yeah,
this is my point with Harley Quinn. Let me maybe I didn't clarify it. Harley Quinn is a very, very popular character. All right. This is leaning into that Girls Gone Wild, that little like boss babe, that kind of that's what Harley Quinn comes
real
off as.
Sexy
the women that love Harley Quinn and go out and cosplay her and watch her stupid ass cartoons. I think the costume is the cartoon is shit, but it's very popular. People like it. Okay, they like the character. The character was originally a DC animated universe character, and it sprang out of that and it became a thing. All right, Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie has done a really good job, in my opinion, a solid job playing the character. Although the movie did flop, it did come in somewhere around the beginning of the pandemic, so I'm not going to necessarily excuse it. But nevertheless, Harley Quinn is a popular character. And the reason that I'm saying that is this Supergirl iteration seems to be trying to attract that audience. All right, it's trying to attract the Harley Quinn, hey, Girls Gone Wild audience. All right. So if it does capture that audience, and James Gunn, and it's Millie Alcock sets it up, I'm sorry, it might attract enough of those people to make this a thing. And then on top of that, you're adding in Jason Momoa as Lobo. So I think the combination of the two is what I'm talking about. I could be wrong. You guys are calling it out, and I appreciate that, but I could be wrong. But I think that's the crowd that they're trying to attract, along with, like Cyfax said, the very popular Supergirl TV show. Okay, go ahead, guys.
And I think it'll be a continuation of the story. We don't know about Jor-El and his meaning behind that, and any backstory from Krypton. And from me being the resident gamer on this channel, she has a very fleshed out history that shows us the beginning of the movie should show us what we wanted to know about Krypton and the harem situation, all that bullshit we've been making fun of, with like, why would Jor-El do this? We'll probably see that in the first 10, if not 15 minutes play out. And so that'll take us into, and so the story should be intertwined if done right. And we know James Gunn flushes out his scripts. 1, 2, sex sells, bro. You said it, DA. Chicks don't dress up as these female empowerment bitches that cover their fucking clothes up. They don't dress up as Black Widow from Avengers Endgame. They dress up as Black Widow from Iron Man 2. They dress up as from the sexy chicks that have these skirts on with these really tight shit to put the chicks. That's what they do. Buff dudes that are in the gym don't want to fucking show their muscles off by covering them up and being Colossus and putting on, you know what I mean? It's like, it makes sense. The women like sex sells. This movie has the potential to not only can do what Superman did, but definitely more. It's already got people like what Superman, the hot women. Hot women in Marvel.
Budgie Cat said the new Supergirl movie is based on Woman of Tomorrow comic, which was trash. I haven't read
Injustice. And Injustice too. So it'll be
I haven't read it, but James Gunn has commented on it. He shares how he really feels about Supergirl, and it hits hard. And yeah, you see Millie Alcock right there reading said comic that apparently is trash. Again, I haven't read it, so I can't call it. I've heard that it's not good, that a lot of people don't like Tom King.
You want to go see that? She looks like Jan Airwolf. You want to go see Airwolf?
I'm not going to, but that's what's good. Having a main character is, if you don't think of him the whole time, like, man, I want to bang this character. She's so hot.
Like Hanson.
You won't think of her as like a powerful, doing her job. If I'm thinking the whole time, and like, man, her tits are nice. So it's kind of like good taking that out of the situation.
So let me play this because James Gunn, surprised the crowd. This is at Comic-Con.
Jim Lee and friends. Let's go.
How the art and the story of Supergirl World of Tomorrow by artist Bill Quist Evely and writer Tom King touched him so deeply. This is the art form I grew up loving. Let's go ahead and listen to this.
Touched him deeply. Yeah, I see little Jim down there. There he is. Best artist ever.
I want to say two things. So I make these kind of movies because I respect and love what these people do so much. And I'm going to be very honest with you right now. I was looking at that art that you guys did, and it touches me so deeply. It's so beautiful. This is the art form that I grew up loving. Right. And the fact that the three of you, really, and Tom knows because we're friends.
And Todd.
But I just met you guys for the first time. And it's so wonderful what you do. I appreciate it so much. And I couldn't have made Superman. The reason why I'm so happy to be here today with you guys, because this is the real fans here, right?
So basically, that's what James Gunn said. He admires the artists that wrote Supergirl, that drew Supergirl. It touched him emotionally or whatever, I guess. Yeah, pause. Yeah. So he seems to be locked in. And this is the reason why he made it its second movie for the DCU. This is the reason why, is because he has a real close connection with it. Obviously, DC decided that this is going to be our second movie. Following up Superman. Right before that, we're going to have Peacemaker, and we're going to have Lanterns leading into Supergirl. I don't know where Supergirl falls in the timeline. I don't think I've seen enough of that information yet, but I just have a question, you guys. I think Supergirl, based on the fact that they're pushing it, there's a lot of people that want to see this thing succeed. Okay. And I have a feeling that this is going to do better than a lot of people think. A lot of people are probably figuring, all right, Superman might do around 600, maybe 650 million. Supergirl will come in around like 600, maybe 550, $500 million. Don't be surprised, in my opinion, if Supergirl exceeds that. If it goes all the way up to 700, 750, $800 million. don't be shocked, because in my opinion, this era is going to be so different than the MCU. Marvel is going to, DC, James Gunn, he's going to flip a lot of shit on its head. And a lot of people are going to be surprised at what they're getting out of this. I'm not saying that this is going to be great. I'm not saying that. But it might attract a lot of people that normally don't go to movies, like these women that went and watched Aquaman and turned Aquaman into a $1 billion movie. I'm thinking this is going to hit differently. This is going to hit differently than a lot of other superhero movies. T, what are you doing, man?
Are you kissing that guy? Who is
that dude? Who the fuck is that, man? Is that your crush? Who the fuck is
that's Jan Michael Vincent. That's Jan Michael Vincent.
Why do you got Jan Michael Vincent as your background?
Man, that's Supergirl. There you go. Right there. That's Supergirl.
I hope not.
Not? You don't think so? No? Come on, D.
Millie Alcock is not an ugly chick, man. Knock it off.
What?
Knock it
Excuse
off.
me?
Knock it off. Knock it off.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
She's attractive enough. She's attractive enough.
Okay,
so do you guys think that Supergirl? Let me just take a quick poll between the three of you guys. Does Supergirl outdo Superman? Simple.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Overall, no.
Rockefeller?
No.
No? Okay. T?
What's the question again?
The Supergirl outdo Superman?
Oh, no.
Box office.
Oh, this movie is going to bomb.
Okay.
Bomb. And they're probably going to introduce Brainiac in this, or they're going to shoot her to the future, and she's going to fall in love with Brainiac. Like, they're probably, this will not do well at all.
This is going to be an interesting watch. We got to watch this. We got to keep our eye on this. I'm not saying that it will. I'm not saying that it won't, but we got to keep our eye on it because it's the second movie in the DCU. And you want to build, right? You want to build on it. So if the DCU is going backwards, hey, James, why did you bring out Supergirl? Why didn't you do Batman first or second? Why didn't you do Wonder Woman second? You did Supergirl second. It's just an interesting move. And the way that they're setting this thing up, and then the time that it's coming out. Like I said, Superman came out in a crowded July. I don't know what's coming out with Supergirl in June, but it's definitely coming out in a better spot than, it's not going up against a Jurassic World or Fantastic Four, or something like that. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it looks. Let me hit these 2 super chats before we go to the next topic. Bootzilla for $10 said, I don't know, DA. Toy Story 5 comes out a week before Supergirl. Okay, all right. So we got Toy Story 5. Minions 3 comes out a week after it. And then after that, Momoa, and then the Odyssey. That's tough sledding. And see, I didn't know that. So that's good information. That's really good information.
That's really good.
Thank you, Bootzilla. I still think that when it comes to Supergirl, they got to have a plan. Dropping Supergirl the way that they're dropping it, like the second movie. Why are you going with this movie? And why are you putting
2 weeks though?
That's a weird time frame to put it. All right.
But that's 2 weeks. The only movie
for that info. That gives me a little bit to chop into. Toy Story 5. I'll be honest. I don't know what Toy Story 5 is going to do. How many people are excited about Toy Story 5? They probably should have stopped with Toy Story 3.
I think if they're coming out a week afterwards, right? Toy Story 5 and Minions 3, even if they came out the same week, they're different fucking movies. That's why Barbenheimer works.
Programming, yeah, for sure.
They're different. So I mean, I'm going to go see some hot chicks.
You got
not
2
see
animated.
Yeah.
That's a good point there.
And then it comes out 1 week. He said these come out 1 week after, and then that comes out a week after that. So Odyssey, the only competition I see on here, comes out 2 weeks after it, where it's already had its legs and garners all its money. It shouldn't affect
y'all
it too
knock
much.
It off with that, man. Millie Alcock is not Will Poulter in a damn wig.
Come on, man. She's pretty. I thought, and she was good in fucking House of Dragon too. Come on, you got
Y'all knock it off, man. Dalton Fury is saying it's going to be a flop. We'll see, man. We'll see. I hope that James Gunn has a plan for it, because I would love nothing more than to see the DC universe take off like a rocket ship. Lady showed up for Superman straight. Tons of men, kids, women were in my showings of Superman. Yeah, watch her. A big Superman fan. It's a possibility that we'll get that same kind of crowd for Millie Alcock. I don't know, because it seems like Supergirl is a completely different type of character. You know what I'm saying? Like she's girls going wild. It's Supergirl going wild. How are you going to run that?
If you release this movie in December, I think it has a good run. But you're release. There's too much space in between projects. They don't have room to make up. They should be hitting people in the face. Boom, boom, boom. Look, we haven't had Penguin. We haven't had Penguin since October of last year. We need more stuff. They'll have something like they don't have a master plan. They wait for something to do good, and then we're gonna do Jimmy Olsen. We're gonna do all these other things. Have that stuff ready to go, man. Firing on all cylinders, dude. You got the momentum of the crowd. What the heck do I pay for HBO Max for every month if you're not gonna give me give me what we want, man? You have the audience ready now, right? Who wants to be entertained, man? There's nothing on TV. You want me to watch Tubi movies forever? Come on.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree. I'm not disagreeing at all. Thank you very much for that. Low budget talker for $4.99. Harley plays the harlot, and women love dressing up as a harlot. That's simple. Yeah, I agree. I think that's why they went with a Girls Gone Wild, like a bad Supergirl. You know, they went with the bad Supergirl. They didn't go with the nice, little nicety Supergirl. They went with this chick. All right. They went with Girls Gone Wild Supergirl, bad girl. All right. The bad girls club.
Drinking alcohol, putting some wine in her Slurpee, having a good time. You know what I mean? Something that men can relate to too. Hey, that's my wife. Stop putting so much damn wine in that cup. Come on, people do start noticing.
I mean, except she can't get drunk on Earth.
It's a Slurpee. Nobody knows it. Motherfucker. No, trust me, they know.
But it's
Calm
just
down.
the attitude of it all. Like, yeah, we're gonna go with the bad girl, and so that's gonna attract, like you said, Harley plays the harlot. That's gonna attract a lot of women that want to be. Oh, I want to be a bad Supergirl. I don't want to be the good girl Supergirl, the big, the Boy Scout Supergirl. I want to be a bad girl. That's what a lot of this is going to attract, and that's why I think a lot of women are going to show up to this. You're going to have girls going out to watch this, little bad girl clubs type chicks. They're going to go out and watch this in droves. They're going to show up for this movie, Now, whether that's enough to do, numbers in the box office, we'll have to see. But yeah, I think that's where we're going with it. Low budget talking. Thank you for the super chat, $4.99. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, man. You guys are awesome. And then lastly, we got Anime Mania 500 drops one gifted membership. Thank you very much, Anime Mania. Appreciate that. Let's give some love to the super chatters before we move on to the next topic. Here you go. All right, let's jump over to this topic. T, are you paying attention, sir? This one's right up your alley. No? Let's bring it up anyway. Sydney Sweeney, American Eagle doubled down. They could give a damn about how people feel. They don't care what people think. They don't care if you're mad. All right. Controversial American Eagle ad appears in Times Square. And there it is. Sydney Sweeney in all her glory right there for everybody to see, posed up in her American Eagle jeans. Blowing kisses.
Yeah, didn't they say it already generated over $1 billion for him running these ads? Of course they're going to double down.
Sweeney is out there stunting on them. Like, what? Oh, you mad? Oh, let me put a big ass ad in Times Square about it. Now what? You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. American Eagle, they didn't bow down, they didn't bend the knee. They doubled down and they threw another ad up, and we're gonna put it in Times Square for everybody to see. Okay. And if you don't like it, too bad. You got to love it. How do you guys feel about that American Eagle ad and the Sydney Sweeney controversy going on right now? Cyfax, you go ahead and go first.
I mean, I think the controversy is stupid, but the ad is fine. It's nothing. It's not even all that crazy. It's something that's getting blown out of proportion. Like they're trying to go against like right wing stuff in any way that they can, and it's just because they have that one Gene comment about jeans, and it's a double entendre or whatever. But at the same time, or a double meaning. But it's like, nobody actually really cares. The people that are actually going against it aren't buying this shit anyways, so who cares? Like they're trying to make it like the Target stuff, you know, when they're doing all the pride stuff, and they're trying to do that, but it's not working. Like it's just they're doubling down, and all of a sudden it'll make $2 billion now. Good job, you guys did a great job.
Are we talking about the City Sweeney liberals freaking out over that? Is that what we're talking about? I was using the bathroom real quick. Is that where we're on right now?
That's what
so remember the little tan chick that got the itty bitties that was talking earlier, like, oh my god, is a brown girl coming up? I got to think of her. I think she's pretty hot. And then when I said in the chat, it was like, yeah, I think she's pretty cute too. Now you're saying it, Rock, she's pretty cute. I was like, she's cute. She kind of like, you know, she at least the way she expressed it, she didn't like. Everybody was going to her like she was freaking out. I'm like, don't think she's freaking out. I think she's saying that. I mean, I get it. You know, in America, there's a American flag and it's white. You know, she's not, so she doesn't fit that. But I'm like, who believes that shit? Even if it is marketing, has anybody that lives in America thinks that America's white? Anybody lives here? Even if you see that shit marketing, you don't believe that. It's like also if you watch fucking news where everybody in America hate each other, there's nothing but riots going on here, and there's always school shooting. That's not what really happens. I mean, it happens, but it's not like every fucking where you go nonstop. It's like that's just what the media feeds usually. You know, it's not how it really is. So to me, it's like she's just expressing herself, coming up like, man, you know, it's not really. But these liberals, go buy some jeans and put them on, sweetheart. You're sexy. My white ass come hang out with you. I got great jeans. We can make some great jeans together. Stop freaking about that city.
Here's what American Eagle had to say. This was their response. Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about the genes. Her genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their AE jeans with confidence. Their way. Great jeans look good on everyone. So that's how American Eagle responded. A lot of people thought they would bend the knee. Oh, we're so sorry that you guys thought that we were Nazis. No, we're not Nazis. We're regular people. And we're so sorry that we made a mistake in the genetics and the
Did I tell you the name?
They didn't give a fuck. They said, nah, bro. This was always about the damn genes, which any like person that understands like just regular common sense knew they were doing a play on words, but it was really about the genes. All right. But I'm glad to see that American Eagle didn't bend the knee. And as a matter of fact, on top of not bending the knee, they went ahead and they just said, yeah, let's throw Sydney Sweeney out there again.
Well, the Nazi owner of American Eagle, his last name is Schottenstein. That Nazi. So you do the math.
Fucking ridiculous.
Somebody even did the homework to be like, wait, what's his name? Schottenstein. That doesn't sound like a very Nazi name at all. That kind of sounds, oh, fuck. Wait a minute. No, he's a Nazi, Schottenstein, because I knew so many Nazis named Schottenstein.
You know what this
I'll be right back. Keep talking. I'll be right back.
What pisses me off about this, man, it's hard, man. Like I might play around a little bit, man, but I'm a very serious guy. And I just what's concerning about, man, is that like the level of maturity, man, like is really like about this. This is nonsense. This is real nonsense, man. And I don't like how there are people who might be of adult age who are not behaving like adults. This is a non-issue. This is a non-factor. With everything else that's going on in the world, I could care less about Sydney Sweeney or the American Eagle jeans. Who buys American Eagle? Yuck.
Facts, T. Facts. Even me, that was when I used to buy. If you're buying American, there's a certain fucking prep person that buys that shit, and it's not just like whites or any color. I mean, I see if you're a prep and you got a lot of fucking money, you're buying it for pretentious fucking reasons, and nobody buys that shit anymore. That's why they hired Sydney Sweeney, because
this is a non-issue, dude. So it might get so. Old Navy. Do I get pissed if I'm in the Army or in the Marines? I'm not. Shit. Which one? It's so absurd, man. It's so absurd. These things are non-issues that they're making. I'm afraid that the generation below me is really like afraid to be adults and taking on adult issues, man, because this is a non-issue, man. If you're fat, you're fat. If you're skinny, you're skinny. Embrace it, man. You only get one life. Use that motherfucker well, man. If you're going to take that picture, take that picture. But like, if you don't want to take the picture, don't take the picture. This is about social skills, man. And everybody's in their feelings.
Political.
Cut it out.
You know what it is, T? It's political. A month ago, apparently, she came out as a Republican, a registered Republican in Florida. What a coincidence. 2 weeks later, where her first campaign she comes out with gets fucking smeared as Nazi hateful because she came, up until then, everybody kind of assumed, but she hadn't come out and said that yet.
If she shows her titties, nobody cares.
That's right. I don't give a fuck who you vote for. Just like the hot chick that was like, upset because she's brown and she got itty bitty titties. I don't care. If you're hot, that's what men look for. Just don't be stupid.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something. If I fucking hear, if I hear, I am a real American, I'm gonna get pumped, dude. I'm gonna be just like if I heard the Ultimate Warrior song, I'm gonna get pumped. Like, yeah, I don't care what Hulk Hogan said. That's the fucking Hulk. All right, he had a bad day. Jesus,
and he represents America. If you don't like Hulk Hogan and you don't like America, guess what? It all comes. Even the bad comes with it. He represents that shit.
Watch WrestleMania and tell me don't get pumped up hearing him, dude. Come on, dude. Eat your cereals, eat your vegetables, eat your vitamins. Come on. Like, it just cut it out, dude. Cut it out. She got on some jeans. The girl looks fine. It's no problem, dude. I'm not a fan of her, dude, but I'm not hating on her like that. Damn. Y'all want her to make her bread? What's wrong with y'all? The girl got titties. Shit.
And if you want to do something fun and be creative, the one chick that has the blonde fucking braids and I goes, oh, I can't go in there because I'm black. Great. That's comedy to where if you wanted to have a take on current events, she did a good job. It was comedic. And we're at the point to where nobody even knew if it was comedy would laugh because it's like, we're just fucked up times right now where everybody's so serious. Take a pill.
I think people are just tired of the shenanigans, man. Everybody's tired of the shenanigans, dude. The shenanigans got to stop, man. Like, I'm trying to take you serious, man. Come on. Cut it out. Enough already, dude. Enough. Because it's not a balance in like they're all right, you got an opinion, dude. But do you think their intention was, hey, I mean, there's much worse things that have been done. Much, much worse that I've seen. Much worse campaigns than that, dude. Like the intention, hey, we're going out there to hurt these people. If they are, don't buy the damn jeans. If they do, man, you got something to go on with you, man. Like, come on. Like, I hate how they rob innocence, man. Innocence is totally robbed. It's stupid, dude.
I saw a pretty funny one. Some white chicks is like, my genes are pure, meaning my genetics. Oh, I'm sorry, my pants are unbuttoned. I just got done taking a fat shit. Let me button those up. I was like, what the fuck? she's like doing everything Sydney Sweeney doing. You know, Sydney Sweeney's pants are unbuttoned. She goes, oh, I just got done taking a fat shit. Let me button up my pants because that's what Sydney Sweeney does in the. I'm like, what the hell is this, dude? And so there's some pretty funny ones out there mocking it. Have fun with life. Life is short.
Let me
last day.
Let me say this. Yeah. Let me just say this, right? And this is a T rant. America has a fucking you're not gonna make people feel bad and say, you know what, I'm gonna give up all my riches and I'm gonna give up this what I have because somebody treated you bad in the future. That is not how life works. Stop thinking you're gonna fucking guilt trip people into giving up what they got. That is only in the movies. That is fantasy island. Cut it out. Cut it out. Work hard for your thing. Or, hey, you know what? Say, hey, I'm going to move somewhere else, man, where I don't have to worry about that. Cut all this nonsense out, dude. If you don't want to get the jeans, don't get the jeans. If you don't got good jeans, get in the damn gym. Get in the gym so you can wear the pair of jeans you want. And just cut it out, dude. It's too much, dude. Too much. Dude, that's why black people do those stupid ass fucking marches and shit that don't get you nothing. Nothing. Begging somebody to say, hey, man, treat me right.
Nada. They don't get nothing out of it, man. You just
nothing out of it. Hey, I think fucking Martin Luther King was fucking stupid. There, I said it. Fucking write me fucking hate mail. I think it was a fucking dumbass. No fucking way I'm fucking in my shoes and fucking marching and shit. Just make your own goddamn bus fucking line and shit. You fucking, hey, Rosa Parks, you don't want to fucking sit on the bus, get on a new goddamn fucking bus. God damn, that's why we fucked up and you got fucking YNs doing what the fuck they're doing now because they ain't got shit to fucking inherit. They ain't got shit. They going around begging everybody. Our kids, the only fucking kids got to say they want to work for somebody. Fuck. That's because the fucking dumbass Jesse fucking Jackson and all the rest of them old stupid fucks that fucked up shit.
You're right, though.
No,
Can I say my end? Am I allowed to get away with
out
that?
here cooking. But me and T see things the same way. I've always used this. You know, we're not trying to get political, but I've always used this quote. All right. Having the opportunity to ride on the front, back, or middle of someone else's bus doesn't dignify you. When you have your own bus, then you'll have dignity. Malcolm X. That's how Malcolm X saw it. Get your own fucking bus. Stop trying to ride on somebody else's fucking bus.
I mean,
all right. Own your own goddamn life. Own yourself. All right. Stop crying and bending the knee and whining and complaining that you ain't getting so. Oh my God, Sydney Sweeney. She has me. She doesn't like my. I don't have genes like her. I can't look like her. It's like, fuck. What are you worried about that shit for? Be beautiful in your own sight, but be beautiful in your own sight, though. Why you got to sit up here and cry and grovel? That shit is so embarrassing, crying and groveling for somebody else's appreciation and respect. What are y'all doing out here?
If you lost your wage where you can't give it, you can't acknowledge somebody's hard work. If that's harmful to you,
it's so debilitating. And look, I don't want to derail the conversation.
They're probably the ones that sitting on the bleachers during gym class.
Man, like we are looking like straight fools out here. All right. When it comes to this shit, we are looking like straight fools. All right, let me bring this up, man. Another sister upset that Sydney Sweeney didn't apologize. Let's listen to this.
As we were all waiting for an apology from American Eagle, guess what? We're not getting one. Here's what they said. American Eagle, you're weird. Trying to play it off like it wasn't about genetics when you spelt it like jeans, crossed it out and wrote jeans.
She'd write it down.
Hair and blue eyes. She's talking about I got great genes. Genes determine hair color, eye color, and I got great genes. My genes are blue. What exactly are great genes? And does that then mean that there are bad genes?
That's the worst part right there.
Like American Eagle brushing it off like there isn't racial undertones is crazy work. It is not surprising. What I find weird about the ad is that it's clearly for the male gaze, but you're selling women's genes. They over-sexualize Sydney Sweeney trying to sell her stuff to men, but when you're trying to sell it to women, it's not given the same thing.
What's crazy to me is that
I hate the counterintuitiveness, though. They're always like, this is what Joey Swole did. I mean, before you come attack, I know I'm being attacked right now, DA, but before you come attack me, what about option B over here? Whoa. They're not being attacked. Just like she was like, I forget exactly what she said. It's like, take ownership for yourself. Don't brush it off on something else. Like, this is a... They always do that shit. I forget exactly what she said, but
the Indiana Jake, this chick has good genes too. That's all I'm about to say. She's conventionally attractive. She is not an ugly chick, all right, by any stretch. Like most people would say, oh, she's not ugly. All right, she's an attractive young lady. You have good genes. You could have been in that commercial.
But see how she did that?
Whoa. T, do you disagree, sir?
Are you muted?
She looks like she's under 25, so T don't want to.
Let's slow down, guys. I'm all right. I got my speed gun, and y'all about to go over the speed limit.
I think she's probably 25. I think she's probably.
He ain't gonna comment because she. But I mean, she's not. She's not ugly. She's not an ugly woman. I mean, she's conventionally attractive. Most men in the world would find her attractive. People on T got some scale we're not associated with. We don't even understand. Most men would say, oh, this is an attractive woman. If I saw this girl in the club or if I saw her in a restaurant, I would go up and buy her a drink. Let me buy you a drink. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. My name is Derek. Whatever. Like you would walk up and you would spit some game at this girl. But T is lying. T is trying to turn his head. If T saw this girl out there in the cut, if T ran into this girl at the swap meet, at the Compton swap meet, he would be like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, girl?"
With that hair hat on, bro. With that hair, come on. With that hair, hallelujah. Come on, man.
Yes, you with that hair hat on, you would absolutely holler at.
Are you saying that gets snatched off in the WNBA match? Is that what you're saying? You saying they get knocked off
hair hat
in the basketball?
Y'all tripping, man. Look, I'm starting to wonder about my audience, man. Y'all would walk up and y'all would talk to this girl and say, "Hey,
I would.
How you doing?"
I know where I'm from. I'm like, hey, you know what? She is great.
she has good genes. But that's my point. That's the whole point of my conversation.
Me too.
There's a lot of black women that I've been seeing talking about this shit. That's like, y'all are attractive women. What are you talking about? You have good genes. They could have literally switched you for Sydney Sweeney, and it would have made sense. And you could have gave the exact same thing that Sydney Sweeney gave, and nobody would be batting an eye. It's not like you're like Lizzo or some shit. Like, you actually got a good body, you got good skin, you got good eyes, you know, whether your hair is whatever. There's a lot of attractive women out there of all kinds of different races.
You could even end it with saying, yeah, my genes are blue too. And you could have spun it as a Democrat thing. Oh, look, we're blue. There you go. And now it could go the opposite way because they're making it political for no fucking reason.
Me saying I'm awesome,
spin it the other way.
Look, me feeling myself today saying I'm fucking awesome as shit. I'm awesome as a motherfucker. Doesn't mean, you know what that means? You all suck. You all suck really fucking bad. That's what the left always does. You notice that? Just because I said I have good genes, that implies that I have bad genes. Like, I didn't say that. Just because I'm positive about something doesn't mean I'm fucking negative to the completely other side. I like something. I don't dislike the other thing that's counterintuitive of it. That's not what I fucking said. You know, don't fucking put words in my mouth trying to act like that. Well, you got good genes. No, babe, we can get together. If you think my genes are good, I think your genes are good. Let's get them together and make great genes, because two people's good genes can make fantastic genes. I didn't say yours are bad. Yours can be better than mine, subpar than mine, but together we can make great fucking genes. I don't even know who the hell you are. Give me an opportunity to figure it out. Me feeling myself is not discouraging you. And if it is, that's not what we're going for. Just like, you know, and you don't have to do that. Just like that's what I was getting with Joey Swole. When somebody's coming at me like, Rock, I don't feel you for this. Well, why don't you go to do side facts? You didn't fucking. I'm not talking about side facts. I'm talking about you. But I mean, he would fucking do it. That's not what we're doing here. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, so have some, you know, I think she's hot, man. She's cool. But don't think that when I'm saying that Sydney Sweeney's hot, that I'm saying you're not hot. I think you're hot too, baby. That doesn't mean when I'm saying you're hot, Sydney Sweeney's not hot. You can both be fucking hot. You can both be cool. You can both have good genes. I'm not saying either one of y'all's genes are better than the other. I tag both y'all women. Not a problem. Give me a call.
I think that what's scary is she articulated herself in a way that's convincing of a point that is it bears no weight on the intention of the ad. The ad, I hate how innocence is weaponized, right? Your innocence is like you could totally be seen as a victim now because your innocence is just thrown up against the wall. It's unnecessary to do that. It's unnecessary. I don't think the intention of it was like that. And if it spoke to you like that, don't buy their products. If it didn't, it didn't, right? I think that it is American Eagle's responsibility to go out and say, hey, man, if you don't like our product, you don't like our product. That was not our intention. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, man, we need to get a grip on ourselves, man.
Yeah. Apologies if you took it the wrong way. That's not how it was expressed.
The MMA Crease King Jr. hair hat hooligan.
Hair hat and hooligans. He's a hair hat.
Oh man, shout out to
Tommy
Sotomayor, man. Tommy Sotomayor used to be hilarious, man, bro. Is he still out there? Is he still doing his shit? Yeah. Is he really? Man, I love Tommy, man. Tommy Sotomayor is awesome, man. Shout out to MMA Crease King. We'll be on with him. I'll be on with him this Thursday. All right, this coming Thursday. I'm not sure exactly what time. I think it's at 5 p.m. But good guys, look for me. I'll send some information out there. I'm gonna be hanging out with MMA Crease King and his crew. Appreciate that. For the homies, I think, right? For the homies podcast. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, bro, for being in there. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys. All right, let's talk about the next big thing in the MCU. No, it's not Doomsday.
What?
It's your boy.
The fucking best fucking person ever.
You ready?
I can get my web shooters.
You ready? Let's go.
Does anybody have some creatine? Throw him some creatine.
That boy needs some weight because he was in part 2. He put some fucking weight on. If you watch part 2, Far From Home, when he's like in London, he's got some nice shoulders, great fucking arms. Now you watch him like, He's skinny as fuck, dude. His arms look like he ain't gonna wait in fucking a week and a half. Like,
Spider-Man never misses, man. Look, Spidey don't miss. Spidey don't miss. This is a $1 billion movie if they get it right. Have you guys heard the lineup of who's in this movie?
I can't wait, bro.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Sounds pretty decent. Other than I've heard the story for Brand New Day is not a very good one, like as far as the comic goes. But
yeah,
as far as the lineup and what they got going, I mean, it could be a totally separate thing. So we'll see. That could just be the name of it.
So you got John Bernthal as the Punisher.
There it is. That's what we're getting right there.
All right, so we bring in the Punisher in officially into the MCU. He's jumping in with Spider-Man. You're gonna have Hulk. All right. Now the question is which Hulk are we going to get? Are we going to get Smart Hulk, which is a fucking travesty, or are we going to get old school, savage, brainless fucking Hulk? That's just Hulk smash. That's all I care about. Is that the Hulk we're getting? Because if we get Hulk smash Hulk, oh, it's going to be fire. It's going to be absolutely dynamite. I'm looking forward to seeing if that. Now, I don't like Mark Ruffalo. Let me explain this. I don't like Mark Ruffalo. I think Mark Ruffalo is a woke moron, but he does a good job as Bruce Banner and he just plays the character. He's fine. He's fine as Bruce Banner. And if we don't get Smart Hulk and we get Savage Hulk, we got action. We got action because they're talking about Spidey and Punisher and the Hulk going head up against each other, which would be absolutely bananas. Now, I know a lot of people don't have a lot of confidence in the MCU, and I don't blame you, but that's something, if they did that shit, they would get that. If they did it right, we talking about an all-time scene. We talking about an all-time moment in comic book history. Punisher, Spidey, and the Hulk going head up.
We're missing Daredevil.
You telling me that this is what we about to get, bro? I'm like, can y'all just get it right?
Jump like the Avengers.
That's next level. That's peak shit right there, man. We're talking peak. We're talking about some of the best, one of the best comic book moments. If they do it right, so far Spidey has not been done wrong.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, Spider-Man's been holding it up, man. Like it's been holding up like most of the MCU movies in general for the last like 5 years, between Spider-Man and then Deadpool
in its own universe. And in its own universe too. It's not even have to be tied with it. It has fucking a character to in it, but the ramifications never give a, you know, even with Doctor Strange, it didn't fucking go into Doctor Strange multiverse. His ramifications are based on his movies, and when he comes in, he's cool and have a good time. I fucking love Spider-Man movie, man. They've done a great job. Mark Ruffalo's all the wrong.
He's a mess, man. I don't like him, man.
So I think we'll have both of them.
At all, but I see every Spider-Man film. But listen, as much I didn't think Spider-Man Far From Home was very good, but Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man No Way Home, I loved them. I love both of those movies. I rocks with both of those. But
so, Spidey, those are good.
Besides Dr. Octopus, we're heavily taken from this game right here. Mr. Negative is going to come into it. Martin Lee, which is going to set up a shitload, not only Miles Morales, but possibly the first iteration of the Sinister Six we're going to see in the MCU. Martin Lee's a fucking awesome character. Mr. Negative. Bringing back Scorpion from the first one.
They're talking about Scorpion. All right, so Scorpion's coming back. All right, I think his actor's name is Michael Mando. Mm-hmm. He's coming back as Scorpion, and then we're gonna get Mr. Negative. And I'm not the biggest Mr. Negative. I don't know everything about the character, but what I have read of Mr. Negative, he's fucking dope.
He's dope. If y'all ain't played this game, anybody that played the game will tell you he's fucking dope. And what he does is he can do. It's basically like mind control. He goes in and he'll unlock like the fucking whatever you're trying to suppress. It's giving you some issues in your life. He unlocks that shit and brings it out. So we'll have Smart Hulk and most likely Aggravated Hulk when he fucking turns them. You know what I mean? That's why he'll be fighting Spider-Man, because Martin Lee's going to be controlling and making him do it. And if you play this fucking game, man, Martin Lee is an awesome character to where he does these awesome, like, when people take over, he's using like sound effects. You'll hear him like all over the place. It's great, like for sound effects, for special effects, for like somebody else acting like, you know, like their control. It's a perfect little spot, man. Oh, I can't stand FFH. Who's Far From Home? Man, I love all the Spider-Man.
Man. I'm not,
you don't like
not
Mysterio? Dude, the Mysterio part was the best, bro.
I'm not a big fan, man.
Mysterio
Look,
part was the worst
I've been
part.
ragging on
When
that
he
shit
fought
since it came out.
Mysterio, it was like the fucking cartoon. When he like all the green gas was coming at me to go punch him, he punched a brick wall. I was like, fuck. And he was like, we're gonna punch him again, and the fucking train hit him because he was like having all the things. Dude, that part was the best part, dude. I love that part.
What do you guys think of the suit? How do y'all feel about the suit?
I think it looks great. Yeah,
looks great.
It looks like what is it? Tism or whatever they call it. The Amazing Spider-Man. It's like on level with that one because that was one of the better ones that they've shown in the movies. This one's pretty on par with it.
Call me. Sony needs to call me. I'm trying to shill like a motherfucker for this movie. This fucking is awesome, man. That looks. I mean, the spandex, the raised little fucking ribs on it looks like Andrew Garfield's big ass Spider-Man on the front. It looks like it's Andrew Garfield's in the front, Tobey Maguire's in the back. It's the same spandex kind of esque. I don't know if it's the exact same, but at the end of where did we see him last? No Way Home. No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
Was it No Way Home? Yeah.
Why isn't Venom in this? Why?
Venom
well,
done,
Tom
man.
Hardy.
They wrapped up Venom.
That universe didn't make enough money.
It wasn't working. It wasn't working. Yeah.
People would rather see somebody like Scorpion come back because again, if in this Scorpion is one of the first villains controlled by. It's different. And this one is I don't want to spoil it too much. I don't know if they're gonna go that way. I don't think they will. But in this one, Dr. Octopus is the actual leader.
They just used Scorpion in that animated
control. Yeah, and he's kind of like being manipulated by Dr. Doom. I think they're going to go with Martin Lee's Dr. Octopus manipulating somebody else, like making them look like Michael Mando's Scorpion. He's going to be the leader of like 5 people. They could be like, oh, he's the bad guy, when actually it's 6 people and somebody's manipulating, pulling the strings. He'd be like, and who he is a bigger part that they already introduced into the last one. Like, where he works, where he's from has already been introduced. And now that Aunt May's not there, it's going to have to bring in some kind of, there's no Uncle Ben. We're going to have to bring in some kind of father figure, mentor for Peter, right? Just like we have in everyone. Enter Martin Lee. So it'll be an even bigger reveal when it happens. Like, what the fuck? It's a great story.
Look, let me show this moment right here. Tobey Maguire, Tobey Maguire.
Great.
Tom Holland, he's out there on set. And he's hanging out with the fans, and you love to see these moments right here, right?
That's my nephew right there, man.
Actors are doing what the actors should be doing, hanging out, posing for pictures, taking pictures with their fans. Little boy dressed up like Spider-Man,
doing the pose too.
This is an awesome moment. He's doing this pose. Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's really dope. You love to see this. All right, you absolutely love to see it. What's funny is, I posted this up on X, all right? I posted this up on X. I was talking about Tom Holland actually, Culture Crave talked about it.
Uh-oh.
I said this, right? Hey, stop talking politics. Stop virtue signaling. Pose for pics. Sign autographs. Be grateful to your fans. It's that simple. That's what I said on X, okay? It got a lot of views, too, man. It got like 114,000 views, which is like, I don't post a lot on X.
You're going viral.
I don't post a lot. I don't. I post very little, but I just thought, hey, you know what? This is what actors need to be doing. Do you know how many people came out and attacked me for saying that actors should just shut up and act? Hey, just act. I don't need you to post any political opinions, any social commentary, or nothing. I posted this up, and a lot of these like replies and quote tweets and everything, like this guy right here. Oh, when did he say something political or virtue signal? It's like, bro, I'm not saying that he did. I'm saying this is what they should be doing. That's what I'm saying. He's representing how Hollywood actors should be with their fans. All right. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. But of course, because we live in 2025, there's a lot of dumb jackasses out here.
Unless you cover everything possible that could be wrong with what you said, then whatever possible thing they're going to nitpick out of there and just be like, well, because you didn't say this, that's also what you meant, right? It's like, no, dude. Like, that's not what I said at all. They put words into people's mouths.
Here's the crazy part, right? Let me show you the craziest part about this, all right? Let me show this. Let me share this, okay? Look. So, that's my point, right? Stop talking politics. Stop virtue signaling. Pose for pics, right? This is what I'm saying, all right? This guy right down here, this dude, Roman, says, Grok, what was political about this? Grok responds, the interaction itself isn't political. It's a wholesome fan moment. Derek seems to be using it as an example of what celebrities should do instead of engaging in politics or virtue signaling. Tom Holland has largely stayed apolitical publicly. This is what Grok said. All right.
He should come out and say he voted for Trump.
No, I had to come back and say, it's scary that Grok, the artificial intelligence, understood the point of my post, but plenty of flesh and blood human beings didn't. Isn't that fucking scary? Is that Grok figured out exactly what it was that I was saying. Grok understood it. But these dudes right here. Oh shit, I fucked up. Basically, let me just go ahead and close it out. But yeah, there's people out there that don't understand. I simply posted it up and said, hey, this is how actors should be. This is how Hollywood types should be. And some dude on the internet was like, what did he say? That was so political. But Grok understood exactly what the fuck I was talking about. The artificial intelligence understood exactly what the fuck I was talking about. But this goddamn person, this human being, couldn't understand what I was saying. That's where we are in 2025, ladies and gentlemen. It's a scary place to be. All right. It's a scary goddamn place to be. And then look, here's what Grok said behind that, right? I said, well, perhaps humans overcomplicate things with emotions, while I stick to logic. Glad I got it right. Care to elaborate on the original post of clarity? The people who didn't understand have allowed their politics to become a full-blown religion to them. And they feel the need to see everything in life through that lens, which really isn't healthy in any way. Facts. How the hell does artificial intelligence understand what I meant by this post? All right. How the hell does artificial intelligence understand this, but regular people don't? I think we live in a scary time, folks. We live in a very scary time where people can't understand shit, but artificial intelligence can. And this dude was absolutely using artificial intelligence. What's political about this? He's not the only one. He's not the only one. I don't have time to go through all of the quote because I had like 78 comments, but there were a lot of people that was coming at me with this. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. The fucking artificial intelligence knew that this wasn't political.
Yeah.
All dumbasses did. God damn it, man. God damn it. We are in trouble, man. We are in so much trouble in this country, man. We are absolutely cooked.
And Grok, what was political about this? That's just the dumb shit that everybody does. Like, hey Grok, like, oh, well, I don't get it. It's like there's nothing political about it. What you said was exactly right.
Yeah.
No, stop being political.
AI is smarter than 90% of humans.
I love when I watch Dr. Disrespect's fucking when you start watching, they always have an AI chat summary, like when you first watch a YouTube channel. And Dr. Disrespect, like the first 5 minutes, always be like, Doc, are you playing Warzone today? Doc, why aren't you playing Warzone? Are you playing Warzone today, Doc? That's all people say in the chat, right? So the AI summary be like, people are watching Dr. Disrespect play potentially Warzone. And they're discussing in the chat, Doc, are you going to play Warzone today? And keep asking. The AI is so basic and stupid that they can understand because they're just extrapolating 3-4 words they see over and like, oh, I can make it sound that, but fucking average idiot can't do that.
Wait. Matter Hatter. Yes, I understand that. You're right. Don't feed the trolls. I don't feed the trolls. I make a point not to feed the trolls. However, sometimes the trolls, it's like,
they feed us.
God damn it, man. This is where we are right now in the world. This is what y'all doing. This is how stupid y'all are. I'm scared. I'm like little Nelson sitting on the bus on The Simpsons. I'm scared, bro. This is nervous time. These people have lost their minds. They don't know how to think. This is scary, man. These people vote. Let me just say that. These same
Grok,
people
make me a response.
vote. That's why it's scary.
Hey Grok, what would be a logical response to this fucking comment? That's what he should have said. Not what's political about this. Hey Grok, what would be a logical response to this comment? So I don't look like a fucking idiot.
But yeah, anyway, we did get Tom Holland revealing his Spider-Man costume. I think it looks good. I'm thinking that brand new day with all of the heat that they got behind it. When you're talking about Punisher, when you're talking about Hulk, when you're talking about what's the name? Scorpion, when you're talking about Mr. Negative, and now I don't even know who Sadie Sink. Who do you think Sadie Sink is gonna play?
Mary Jane.
You think so?
Yeah, Zendaya was MJ, Melissa Jones.
Either
so
new,
she's just gonna be Mary Jane.
She gonna be Mary Jane.
MJ or what's the Spider Girl, like Spider Gwen or whatever?
Gwen Stacy.
I've heard people say Spider Gwen.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't hire the only redhead to make her fucking blonde hair.
Marvel's stupid enough to do it. Yeah,
I mean, I think it's gonna be Mary Jane because they're trying to make a whole new trilogy, right? It's going to be like the beginning of the brand new day. It's going to be the first of a trilogy. So that being said, Zendaya and Ned Leeds have apparently been spotted, but they've already came out and said that the director said that they're in suppressed roles. They're more like cameos. Because if you watch the end of the fucking last trilogy, it would make sense if we see them, it would be him going to fucking like Boston College and looking at them from afar, but not wanting to interact with them to mess up their fucking lives, their current lives. If you just kind of seeing if they're okay and their lives have moved on, and if they, and just kind of overwatching them, but not trying to interfere. So I can see that happening, and along the way, him meeting a new MJ, and because he doesn't want to go back into Melissa Jones's life, Zendaya's. It's just a lot with that comes having to bring in Ned, and so I don't think. And also, we're getting rid of Aunt May, so I can see this starting. That's how I see it. I see this starting on him, going to Aunt May's, just like it ended the last one at Aunt May's grave, picking up, and then maybe a hand coming out his shoulder, and Martin Lee being like, "It's all right, Pete. Over here at Feast, we got a job for you if you ever want to take your mind off it." Something simple like that to start the movie, and forgetting about MJ and Ned, pushing them to the side, starting a whole new trilogy.
Go ahead, T.
Hold on, D. Hey, although I can appreciate them move now, Spider-Man is actually doing something that we all want Batman to do. They're pushing past the story, right? They're getting you in the kitchen, in the back room, but the way they're going about it is very confusing, right? It's confusing for the people who already know what to be is what it is. It's like, okay, I mean, I wish Batman could do that. I mean, they are throwing everything up against the wall and see where it stick, but everything doesn't land in Spider-Man. Everything is not like, I want to see him be an actual superhero and enjoy being a superhero he's a smart superhero. I think like we kind of got that in the last one, Far From Home, right? Where he was, you know what I mean? Like, damn, oh shit, he's actually smart. He's solving his criminals' freaking problems and he's super strong. He's doing all these things. I think that you can't trust Marvel and Sony at the same time. They're two separate entities, right? That are trying to take control of a character who literally has his entire rogues gallery in its own environment. He's like Batman. Sony owns everything, owns all the villains, owns him as a hero. This story should be way past what we get, right? But you can't appreciate it because what Sony spits out is shit, and what Marvel's done lately has been shit too. Like, I don't know, like Rockefeller, when you were talking about what's going on, man, my brain was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you haven't played the game.
I don't play the game, right? But I can appreciate that there's a game where I can go elsewhere. There's other things that are elsewhere, but I need this to be good, man. I need this to be good.
It will. In this, a significant event with Martin Lee comes where he tries to tear, there's always every Spider-Man.
Let me say this, man. I don't think that the video game is going to matter. Sony's doing its own shit. I don't think that whatever happened in that video game, I don't think Sony's going to be plugged into that. This is my question about the Punisher. If you're going to put Punisher in a movie, you got to pay it off. You can't listen. You got to let the Punisher be the Punisher. You cannot nerf the Punisher. I don't want to see a nerfed Punisher. And if we get a nerfed Punisher, it's going to ruin the movie. That's just my opinion. All right. We got to get a Punisher. That's the Punisher. Punisher, Hulk.
Yeah.
Listen, you got some characters in this thing that are fire. but you got to pay it off.
Yeah, they're not going to make it R-rated. I mean, if he does kill people or something, and it's going to be all in the background. It's going to be little to no blood, and probably no blood.
I get that part. They're not going to have a lot of blood. I understand that part. That's PG-13. Fine. It's a Spider-Man movie, but Punisher still needs to be Punisher.
Yeah.
They got to push the limits all the way to the wall. If they need him to, if they need to show a murder off scene, I don't know what they're going to do. It's almost like don't use the Punisher if you can't let him be the Punisher. You know what I'm saying? Like, why use him at that point? Just for name recognition, just for that? Like, come on, guys.
Again, he's
like,
an assassin.
We got to have these characters done right, man, because that's one of the biggest problems with the MCU. That's one of the biggest problems with the DC universe is that they don't do the characters justice. The characters are more badass than they are. We finally got a badass Punisher. Honestly, the best Punisher we've ever gotten is in Daredevil season 2. That's the best Punisher that we've ever gotten. And so for a nerfed Punisher to show up in Spider-Man, I'm like, I'm really not interested in that. I don't really care. Man, I just want them to get the characters right. That's one of the biggest problems that Marvel has had, DC has had. They just got to get the characters right. Punisher is a way better character than what they've shown in live action for the most part. But I think the closest that they've gotten is in Daredevil season 2. And so, he's one of my favorite characters. That's why I stopped the show just to talk about him. He's one of my favorite characters. I really hope they get him right.
You know the issue with it, D? He's a rated R character. And in Disney, they're a PG-13 fucking company. Even when they went to the Daredevil rated R show, that wasn't rated R. What when Wilson Fisk hit the guy too many times, the blood came out. It's like, all right, turn that blood from red to gray, and nobody's gonna say shit. Or green ooze coming off his face every time you pound him. Now we're back to PG-13. It wasn't rated R. They might have had one cuss word in it. It's like that's so when you're bringing in Punisher into Spider-Man, a PG-13 film that's supposed to be for families, don't expect any R-rated shit. You're gonna be coming here fucking cussing, pissing, shitting, cussing. That's not a PG-13 film. There could be a blood ripping off. If he's gonna be hired, he'll be a hero for hire, either trying to eliminate Hulk. Maybe Spider-Man is stopping people from trying to kill Hulk because Hulk has been turned by Martin Lee, and even Spider-Man knows, look, it's not really him, he's being manipulated, and him protecting Hulk brings up this, hey, we need somebody to take out the Spider-Man. You want to fucking take him out? Everybody loves him, but you don't give a shit. Here's the money, go take him out. So then you have this three-way of Spider-Man trying to protect Hulk, Mr. Punisher going after Spider-Man, Hulk going crazy on both of them because he's fucking mind manipulated. And so you had this three-way of just fucking crazy fight. Something like that is probably what's going to be utilized for. Don't expect any legitimate Punisher, from Killzone. What are you going to?
Yeah, the Thomas Jane Punisher, Sean. Yeah. Brilliant, man.
We're not
Love the Thomas Jane Punisher, man.
Not an MCU.
Badass dude all day long, man. Yeah, love the Thomas Jane Punisher straight up. All right. Let me jump over to this real quick. All right. This I thought was kind of cool. All right. I don't know if you guys saw this. But Cleveland unveiled a tribute to Superman with a new statue. Did you guys watch this?
No.
All right. I thought this was actually kind of cool. Hold up. Let me jump to this moment. This was kind of cool. Okay?
I thought it was a Target statue from George's.
And with that, the new stainless steel statue of Superman officially unveiled. The work of art sits on top of an 18-foot pillar near bronze statues of Jerry Siegel, Joe Shuster, and Joanne Siegel, the original model for Lois Lane. Of course, Siegel and Shuster were the original creators of Superman at Glenville High School in the 1930s, thus the Cleveland connection.
We're here to commemorate more than just a statue or a comic book character. Today, we celebrate a legacy, one that blends art, history, and the spirit of Cleveland.
We get millions here to this convention center every year from every state in the nation and countries across the world. They know Superman. Now they know Cleveland is home to Superman, right?
He's already got the shirt on for the merch and everything. You see that?
That statue looks incredible. Those don't always go the right way. World-famous local sculptor David Deming also recognized for his creation. The statue is expected to draw thousands of visitors to downtown Cleveland every year.
if you're a man who makes at least 150K a year and you feel self,
me?
Why they threw in that ad real quick?
What about me?
That was about you. That ad was about you. That was your ad. But it's kind of cool, man. It's kind of cool that Superman is going back to his roots. And he's getting a statue in Cleveland, you know, the birth of Superman. So I thought that was kind of cool. I'm actually going to, at one point in time in my life, go and visit the Superman statue out there in Cleveland. Superman is
baseball
my number one hero.
Never the baseball.
He's my number one hero, favorite hero of all time. So I'm looking forward to going and doing a pilgrimage of sorts to roll out there. I'll probably cover it and film it in the whole 9 yards when I finally do get out there to Cleveland. But yeah, I just think that it's pretty cool that they did a statue for Superman. He's the number one superhero. He's the one that started it all. All right. He's the one that birthed all of DC comics and probably honestly even Marvel comics for that matter. You know, if it wasn't for Superman, those comics wouldn't exist, you know. So I just wanted to throw that out there. That was a lot of fun for me just watching. Oh, shit, they got a Superman statue. You're like, why don't we have more Superman statues? They got a Batman statue, right, Cyfax? We got a Batman statue down there in
we got
Burbank.
one at Burbank. Yeah, that one's fucking dope.
It is kind of cool.
Yeah,
man.
anytime we go to the meetups or there's new people who come around town, everybody takes pictures at it.
We always take pictures at the Batman statue.
I need that. I need a picture with the Batman.
Pretty cool.
When Script Doctor, but he was disguised, and then Paul Chato, somebody else said, but yeah, we always take
Mexican Iron Man comes down too.
Mexican Mike. Yeah, we always take pictures at the Batman statue out there in Burbank. It's a nice statue. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going to that myself for Superman because I'm a big time Superman fan. The Pro Hook. You know what? Maybe
that's what I thought it was. I thought it was
Pro Hook.
They corrected
Hall
me.
of Fame.
Yeah, they said I thought it was a baseball Hall of Fame. They said
for that too.
They said Pro Hook Falls in Canton, and they said Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's out there. I thought it was the Baseball Hall of Fame. They said it was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay, okay.
There's a couple of things out there,
right?
There's a lot of shit you can check out while you're out in the area, and it's, you know, if you wanted to make a nice fucking weekend out of it.
Well, shout out to Cleveland, man. You guys got it done. I appreciate it, man. All right, guys, that'll about do it, man. We are well over the 2.5 hours that we normally have for a DA's office. 3 hours and 23 minutes right now. Hey, thank you, everybody. Let's hit these last couple of super chats before we get up out of here. Rafa Balde for €2 says that's inferiority complex hitting and nothing else. Oh, you're talking about Sweeney. Yeah. 100%, man. A lot of these women, they just have some sort of an inferiority complex. Look, ladies, you might not be as beautiful as Sydney Sweeney, but you're beautiful in your own way.
Hey, that's Superman. That's Superman statue they put up, D. Why is that a good statue? Are you saying that statues that don't look like that are going to be bad statues? Huh? Is that what we're trying to say?
Yeah. Real talk.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, it's an inferiority complex. It's also, you know, like just basically hurt feelings. You know, that's like a lot of hurt feelings that are coming out of this Sydney Sweeney situation. Look, if you're a woman, if you're a man, if you're whatever, all right, be comfortable in your own skin. You are who you are.
You're unique.
All right, you are who you are. Don't sit up here, cry and complain about, oh, I don't look like Sydney Sweeney. I don't have blonde hair. I don't have blue eyes. So what? All right.
Is she?
Love who you are. Love yourself, man. It's a lot of people need some self-love. They need to understand the concept of loving yourself. All right. The greatest love of all. All right. As they used to say back in the day, the greatest love of all is loving yourself. All right. So love yourself and quit crying that Sydney Sweeney, that you don't look like Sydney Sweeney. All right. Get over yourself. All right. Thank you very much, Rafa Balde. Scotty AU drops 1 gifted membership. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Scotty, Rafa Balde, you guys have been with me for a long time. You've been rocking it out. You've been supporting the channel. Thank you very much. Let me give you not only just one gifted membership. Hey, 1 gifted membership is enough for a membership welcome. Thank you very much. Here you go. And then one super chat is enough to get you a All Might. All right. All Might coming through. Give us some love to the super chatters. Thank you very much, Rafa Balde, for always supporting me. I appreciate you, bro. Here you go. Look, and Thomas Steen, not to be outdone, for 5. He got 5 on it. Says that one chick with the warthog tusk on her nose complaining about Sydney Sweeney. Probably not going to win beauty contest, though. I thought she looked good. Am I crazy?
I think you're talking about a different one. There's the one.
Was there a different one?
Yeah, there's a warthog that is wearing warthog tusks. I mean, you must be talking about a different one. There's one that the big fucking thing sitting down there like this. I mean, you're like, what the fuck? And she's
look now I gotta find her, man, because
I can't even find the one chick that goes, this, you need to cancel this person right here, and his finger and Sydney Sweeney on the poster. I couldn't even find that one anymore. I want to get you need to cancel her. And I was gonna slow down and go, you need to cancel her, but I couldn't even find that one anymore because there's so many of them out there now. You need to cancel her. Well, I cancel her right now. Look at me. What is she doing?
It's not a video, but there's that picture that Smash JT just posted, and that might be what he's talking about. Because I don't know.
Oh wait, Smash JT. Okay, hold up.
It's not a video though, but it might.
My
look
man
exactly
put the purple
like
head one.
chick.
My man said the purple headed one.
Hold on.
Wait, you gotta be more specific. Got a crazy big nose ring, purple haired. I'm gonna need more than that. That doesn't really describe. That describes
Smash JT
a
posts
wide
a lot
variety
of shit,
of them.
man.
And that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Is this the Smash JT post that y'all talking about?
Hell yeah. Fucking T heads up.
Yeah, it's just
Jiggle physics.
Is this the Smash JT post y'all talking
AI,
about?
man. Get the fuck out of here, AI, man.
Hell yeah.
Look, AI about
Can
to
I order
cook
one of
up all
these to my house?
Look, AI is about to cook all of these chicks, man. AI is about to dominate all of these damn chicks. All right, hold up. Nope, it's not that. It's not that.
Whoa, man.
Smash
JT is
awesome. Yo, Smash JT,
Jesus.
shout out, man. He got a great channel, and he's a great follow. Make sure you guys follow him. About that slippery slope. No.
That is hilarious.
What is going on here?
It's fucking Tekken, and they made this fucking chick buffer than me, and her fucking head's smaller than my testicles. I'm like, who made the proportions, bro? What is going on here?
Because I'm the motherfucking juggernaut, bitch.
This is westernized fucking video games. This is made in America.
Smash is out of control, man. Smash is out of control. God damn it. All right, look, I'm not gonna wait. One more. Is this it? Oh, is this it?
Hey, the final boss. What's this called?
Yeah.
She's cute too.
That's not a video, but that's probably what that other chick looks like.
Need a rating.
No. He said the chick with warthog tusks in her nose. This looks very much
that's
like
not the warthog tusk. That's a bull ring, but we can. You've seen one, you've seen them all. Good fucking God. Sweetheart, stop, please. Stop. Just stop.
Yeah. You've gone too far, lady. All right.
Holy shit.
What the hell?
Look. This comes from the guy that got these. I understand. I got the holes in my ears. You know what I mean? I understand. I can put a pencil through my ear. I don't want to put pencils through this fucking thing sideways down here. I don't have a fucking lip disc out like this. I need my eyebrows fucking singed together with chains fucking hanging through them and shit. You're doing way too much here, sweetheart. Way too much.
Hey, T.
He doesn't want to look at it.
I'm gonna need a T rating. Do you have a T rating for me, sir?
Oh God.
We need a T rating on this particular young lady. If you can provide that for us, sir. Thank you very much.
T-9.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Poor
Why would you
sweetheart.
do this
I
to
know.
yourself?
You've been led astray, baby. I'm so sorry. You don't have, I don't know what happened, but I mean,
Snifax, do you have an answer for us? Because I need an answer. Why would you do this to yourself?
It looks like an old school meth addiction gone wrong, dude. Like, which is crazy because meth is already terrible. So whatever happened here was like, I can't even tell you, dude. I know a lot of people that are into piercings, and none of them have ever gone this far. Like, not one of them.
I don't.
It's just awful, man.
You know, she had the video talking about how she doesn't want any men trying to look at her. You know, she's not a piece of meat. She doesn't want to have sex with any man. I'm like, yeah, we can tell. That's obvious.
Dude, if you sneeze too hard with that in your nose, you're going to break your front teeth. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Being a guy, we can't have anything. That's the first thing somebody's going to grab and rip the fuck out. And bitch, if as thick as yours is, that's going to tear a canal
Sean
through when it
said it's
happens.
AI. I don't know, Sean. I think this is real life, bro.
I think that's real life. You look at the scars in her eyebrows. She probably fucking had a fucking a hoop going through right here.
A dermal or whatever it's called.
Yeah. She probably had a fucking hoop going right here, and then took it out. She got scars going right there. You see him, Sean? I wouldn't be surprised, bro. This looks real to me. This doesn't look like AI.
Look, there's a lot of
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The horns. Going like this.
Look, he got no horns coming out her nose. We need therapy. There's a lot of women out there that need therapy. They need to be sitting on a couch somewhere and they need to be talking this shit out. Because whatever the fuck this chick has got going on, this isn't working. All right. Like Thomas Nazareth, she's a fucking bull, bruh. She is a fucking bull. This is a human being right now. And look, I wish
she was
this
front desk.
lady, whatever, I wish that she will find something in her life that will resonate with her, that will get her to get her life right. Because this is not normal. Whatever we're looking at right here, this is not normal behavior. Here, I ain't used the word rock. Is this AI?
Yeah.
No.
You know she works front desk somewhere too, so she's making everybody feel uncomfortable. Have to come out and like pay for. She'd be like, and nobody wants to say nothing to her. She's like looking down the whole time. She's like, here you go. Have a nice day.
This is scary, man. There's a lot of young women out there right now in the world that think this is cool. Oh, I look great. I look amazing. I look. I'm ready to get a husband. All right.
That's never gonna heal. I mean, I had double zeros in my ears and try to let them shrink and went back to zeros. She's got a fucking at least a zero, double zero gauged septum. She's always gonna have a big ass fucking pencil hole through the side of her fucking nose, regardless. And if she doesn't, it'll be like wrinkled skin, like hanging her nose down like this, looking all weird. Y'all gotta think about the future. I mean,
woman lose, she lost all of them, Stacy. She lost every bet. She's never won. All right. She's had to pay off every debt, and she's had to pay them off with piercing. And
this is what happens when you guys.
I don't want to jump on her, but
this is what happens when you have bad genes. That's what happens. Right there.
So you're saying those are bad genes, side facts? Is that what you're saying?
She got those old school Kmart genes.
The opposite of her good genes is what you're trying to say. Is that what you're saying?
She is pissed as hell right now at Sydney Sweeney. She is pissed off at Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, this is mental illness. There's a lot of women dealing with it, man. There's a lot of people right now dealing with mental illness, and they need some help. You know, so pray for them. If you're a prayer warrior, as they call them, pray for them. Bruh, this chick is out to lunch.
Send her a
prayer. Wow. Thanks. Hey, look, let's shout out to Smash JT. Bruh. I don't know why he posted that. I don't know what got in his mind, but he posted it.
Please delete it quick.
It was his sleep paralysis demon. That's what it's inspired by right there. Just sleep paralysis demon, man. I'm telling you.
We've seen it's there. Please delete it, Smash JT, please.
Yeah.
Poor baby girl.
This is what he said, man. He called her the final boss.
Hey, Bloodborne. That's a blood-starved beast right there.
That's the final boss.
It's fucking orphan of cost.
Woo!
Holy
man.
Shit.
Yeah, thank you very much, Andrew Werner. Follow Smash JT on X. He does a lot of raids over here. He's raided me a couple of times since some
We
of
got
his
raided by him
followers
like 2
over
weeks
here.
ago.
Yeah. He did. So he's a good dude. Thank you very much, Smash JT, for the love and for the support on your raids. All right, guys, let's wrap things up. What you guys got coming up? Let's start with Sci-Fax, and we'll start with Rockefeller, and then we'll go up and then around. Rockefeller, what you got coming up, bro?
Man, my internet's been crap. So today I got to call the internet provider and have them bring a new modem out here and rerun my tests because I'm not able to do gaming streams for more than Friday was a mess, man. So no gaming stream today, unfortunately. Besides that, tomorrow's Monday. Tuesday, I'll probably be back to gaming Monday morning, bonfires and coffee. Tuesday morning, bonfires and coffee, 8:30 a.m. back here on the nightcap. Until then, that's it.
Shout out. Thank you very much, Rockefeller Plaza, for hanging out with us over the last 3.5. Sci-Fax, what you got coming up, my guy?
Yeah, on Wednesday, I'll probably be doing my regular midweek hanging show that I've been doing. I might try and do some videos this week, get back onto those. I haven't been doing any for like almost 2 weeks now. I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff, and hopefully a lot of that should be taken care of within the next couple days. So then I can kind of get back to a regular schedule. Then I'll be on for the nightcaps Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to go see Weapons on Thursday because that looks fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping I'll have a good video about that if I really like that movie. And yeah, that's about it. And then YouTube and chill on Friday. Yeah.
There we go. And then last but not least, the homie Uncle T. What you got coming up, G?
I got nothing coming up. I'll be here on Tuesday and Thursday, and I'll be here on Sunday.
Come on, man. You got to have something coming up. You ain't got a tea and shit.
August, man. Busy season.
Yeah, conspiracies. Come on, man.
Lineup, y'all, man. I gotta get a whole new roster, man. So I got to recruit. I kind of dry right now, man. I need to just get a whole. Season's coming up. I had a great spring training, man. Woo! But I need to get a whole new roster. So
we need some more cookie streams. I don't know why they do an Epstein conspiracy, but
bro, you got to get your game up, bro. Fans
Call
love
me.
it, man.
I know,
they
man.
love it, man. They want to see more. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for rocking it out on the DA's office on a Sunday night. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the membership gifting. Hey, look, we build a community over here, and we love it. We love the community that we got. That shout out to the Nightcap crew. You guys are awesome. Shout out to the officers that are rocking it out with us. We appreciate you guys. Subscribe to everybody. All right. It's 149 of you guys in here. Please subscribe to Sci-Fax, Uncle T, and Rockefeller. They're all trying to build their channels up. I appreciate you guys giving me the love. I got more videos coming up. You guys know how I do. All right, I'm going to have videos coming up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Plus, we will have the nightcap dropping on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it's great. I will set up and I'm setting up right now an anime stream, all right? Strictly for anime and only for anime. I'm doing probably on Friday nights, all right? So Friday nights, maybe late night, I'm not sure. Everybody's invited to join in, of course, but we're probably going to do a live anime stream where we just talk about the anime that's out, talk about what's coming up, and just hang out and talk anime, because a lot of you guys, man, why are you talking anime on the DA's office in the nightcap? Okay, cool. We'll talk it on Fridays, all right? So for anime fans, I know Name is out there, lowercase Name. I know you're out there. We're going to do a lot more anime content. We're ramping it up. We're gearing it up. And then, of course, I will be dropping some stuff on Anime Heads, which is our sister channel where we are dedicated to anime. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. All right, we are about to get up out of here. You guys are awesome. Hey, look, we couldn't do it without you, okay? This community doesn't exist unless there is a community. You guys are awesome. Subscribe to T, Sci-Fax, and Rockefeller. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. We are out of here. Have a great rest of your week. We will see you on Tuesday. All right. Well, we will chop it up on the nightcap and we'll talk it out. All right. Peace out.
Peace.